Hello. Yeah, you can hear me dying as I walk back into the room. Hello. So, uh, what are we doing today? Off grid, right? Yeah, I'm playing more of this cursed run today. We should be able to launch a rocket if I remember what we were doing. All I remember is I wanted to launch a rocket, which means they're probably doing high tier sciences in the worst way I possibly could. It's it's a design. I'll give it that much. Let's switch over the screen. There we go. That's the wrong screen. We don't need another 5 minute break. There we go. Before the stream's even started. Okay. Yeah. So this is what we were doing, which is the cursed way to move things through without a belt, except we're doing it with way too many resources, and we're doing it with like 19 inserters between each train, which is so fun, but just such a bad idea. Especially because sometimes they get like clogged. I don't know how we deal with that. I'm assuming we just don't. That's my strategy. We just ignore it and hope maybe things work out. But yeah, it's basically leveled out to where there's only like 5 or 6 actually working. So yeah, that's been a good time. Oh my gosh, wait. You can run through the gaps in the pipes between the fluid machines. Oh, that's fantastic. That's not helpful, but I'm glad that is how it works. Okay, so wow, I forgot how long this was too. Yeah, this is not a good design by any measure, but I do like it. I do appreciate the design. Looks like we are currently completely backed up because we need bricks to be down here. So yeah, it is stalled about this far down the line. Looks like these stall because we can't move things out of this. Which, yeah, that does make sense. I don't love it, but that was expected. I haven't figured out how we're going to deal with that yet. For now, we've just been like control clicking to get rid of the iron, and then that seems to mostly fix it for a while. It's not a permanent fix, but it will. If we keep doing that until the end of the run, we'll eventually have all the things we need for science. Hopefully. I can't really guarantee that. Maybe. Let's go with maybe. Actually, no. Hopefully it was right. It is just a hope. There's really no justification behind it. Okay, so are we not making rails? Sticks. Why aren't sticks working? Those are so cleverly designed. Oh, they're probably super low prio, aren't they? Oh, wait. They don't have an out. This one doesn't have enough of an output. Well, that's part of the problem. That's definitely not the only problem. Oh, this isn't inputting into a machine. Okay, that is the only problem, actually. The only problem is that none of them had an output. Okay, well that explains why we don't have sticks. We only have a single machine working now. So that's a bit rough. Hopefully that clears it a little bit. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I don't see what could possibly go wrong with this design. It seems to be working so flawlessly that we have gotten zero zero purple science because it works too well. That's the only explanation for how this is working. It just keeps breaking. Yeah, I mean, it worked way longer than it should have, okay? Like, look how long this is. This is like 100, that's like 400, 300 tiles or something, including the gaps. It should not have been working for that long. Unfortunately, it's now basically completely broken. So what is the fix for this? We could drop it down to... Well, I don't know how I would, though. Wait, okay. What if I do this? I could copy this somewhere else. Change all of these inserters somehow to, like, stack size 1. And then... And then things will work a little bit better. They won't work great, but they will work a little bit better. They're still super flawed. We could replace them with stack filter inserters. And then limit what goes through, but that would require us to that wouldn't work that well at all. Is it slightly working though? Like this guy, that guy's working his hardest, so maybe things are fine. I wish there was a way to clear the inserters. What if I downgrade them? Maybe they're too fast. I could just sit here and indefinitely cycle between stack inserters and fast inserters, so that way their hand possibly clears. Let's see if that works. I can't imagine it's a good solution, but that might work for now. What else do we need? We need yellow science. Okay, yellow science is not going to be too bad. Also, I need more productivity modules. Okay, I guess we're gonna hand build these so we can get them the productivity modules they need. I want yellow science to be on the other side. That just makes sense. No real reason. Also, it doesn't really make much more sense. I don't think anything in this entire mod makes sense. So saying something makes slightly more sense is a bit of a stretch. Yeah, let's just place that wherever. Yellow science, you know, this might be a bit ambitious, but I think yellow science will work fine with no flaws, as long as we ignore the fact that these are not at all even, and I don't know where the belt goes. Okay, technically, all of these can output onto a belt. I'll take it. That is a win. We can't go through there, but we can go under. Like, we can cut through this, as long as Smart Belt is on our side. There we go. I think that'll work. They're clearly immediately broken, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm sure they'll fix themselves. Also, I was planning to hand feed them RoboFrames because there was no way I was going to send RoboFrames down this. It would waste like 100 RoboFrames in every single assembler. So it was not viable. The plan was bad enough. I didn't need to make it worse. Did I update my title? I don't actually know if I updated my title. Well, it's updated now. That's the important thing. Let's grab some more RoboPorts that I definitely don't need. Let's see, is this enough? 400? Not really. Not with the way I have it divided. It should be enough, but yeah, I didn't really divide it well. Okay, so let's do... Oh wait, no. Is that enough? You need like 450, right? Depending on how much extra you want. Yeah, okay, I should have plenty. I should have plenty then. Gosh, we should have researched exoskeletons. Is it too late? Not technically, but is it really worth it? Maybe. I don't know if I can power these, but yeah, we'll start getting that researching because it's not like we'll have that much purple for a while. Okay, so these each get 1 stack, which means they'll take forever to finish, but I can't imagine a situation where this is our limiting factor, so I figured that would be fine. Okay, so that's 450, that'll make us more than enough. You know what, I'm actually going to do one for good measure, because it's not like we're super limited on resources right now. Not these resources, at least. And we'll give it the prod, and then we'll set it working again. And there we go. These... I can't tell. I'm assuming they don't work because nothing works. There's no reason for me to think things will work. There we go. Well, what's this backed up by? Steel now. Oh, that's weird. Okay, well, they're working again. And of course, they're immediately backed up, as is tradition. Copper is not getting through here. That's weird. I wonder what this is trying to move. Yeah, realistically, I should have done it in like reverse order of, I guess, priority, but you know, there wasn't much thought going into this because if there was, we wouldn't have done it. Yeah, I wanted to make a really long train chain just for fun because I could cram 19 inserters in between, and it is working exactly as I expected. Not as I intended, but I didn't think it would go any other way. It's not really working. I do like it. I do like it. Oh no, I'm not even like sideloading these correctly. Wait, how? Oh, those are near inserters. Right, because this is the place anywhere mod. How could I forget that you can never be sure what side of the belt things go on because inserters are weird. There we go. Look at that. Our first blue and our first purple and yellow science. Honestly, It's producing more than I thought it would. We need to figure out how to fix purple, though. Purple is a real problem. Let's see, stone and bricks. I feel like pure resources can get through pretty easily. What if I like just direct insert? Maybe that was my problem. Maybe I should have tried not passing furnaces through these things. Which, you know, there's other problems for sure. Like the fact that red chips aren't even making it down this far. Because they're either all getting consumed or they're just not producing. I can't tell. If I had to guess, we're just not making enough. Actually, no, we're just not making enough. Oh, maybe that's what I did wrong. Purple and yellow science should have been way lower so that way they can consume red chips. And that will clear up the plastic and the iron that's blocking the belts. Okay. No, I think I'm onto something. Maybe not quite onto something. We do just kind of have to leave yellow. Yeah, we just have to redesign these. We'll just move purple. Because purple is designed poorly. Your pipes and belts are on grid. My pipes are not on grid. That one is, but also it's not. See? But no, they're not on the grid. They're on a grid, but they're not on the grid. Because if you like place things in bot view, it will place them relative to each other, but they're still misaligned. Belts are not able to. That is a limitation of, I think, the game. I don't think it's possible. It used to be in the earlier version of the mod, but not anymore. It hasn't been possible since like 1.16 or something, which is unfortunate because I think that's really cool. Okay, so ratio. Wait, what if I... Which ones did I upgrade to stack inserters? Okay. We need to get rid of all of these. And these. Why is there a stack inserter there? No, that's fine. Yeah, it's an interesting mod. I'll give it that. It's been fun. I wouldn't say I recommend it to anyone, but it is fun. We'll give it that. It's fun and it's cursed and I'm having a good time. I shouldn't be, but I am. Okay, well this, you know, actually this is a pretty good way to do red chips, isn't it? Because then it has a pretty consistent consumption of like iron. I think this does waste a little bit of a green chip assembler, but honestly that's not like one of my big problems right now, so I'll take it. Input, output, output, input. Yeah, there's so many other problems for me to worry about the iron to copper ratio. Although copper like stops being sent down the line. Like that's actually a big problem. The fact that we're just not sending copper. Yeah, I should just be able to like copy this now, right? I don't know if I place that rail. I can't risk it. I can't risk placing a rail that I can't afford to place. It might ruin things. I don't think it would be placeable, but I really do not want to risk it. And then we'll do... We actually don't have enough wire, so I'm hoping there's some extra wire that trickles down. I doubt it, but like just in case, it would be good to have. Input, input, output. Oh yeah, we've also spent so many resources on stack inserters that we probably could have launched a rocket. We've spent, I think, almost as many resources on stack inserters as you need to like research rocket science. So yeah, things definitely are not efficient right now, but they are fun, and I think that's important. Okay, this new red chip design is pretty good though. All things considered, being able to consume iron from like any point is very nice. The only problem is that we eventually stop consuming iron, so we need to figure that out now. I guess we can keep doing some red chips because I think we still have some spare resources for them. We also need sticks. And then we need rails. Yeah, putting rails, not direct inserting rails is definitely a mistake. So that makes me think we should do purple, like, we'll input here and then we'll direct insert. And then we'll do rails on the other side. Like something like this. It's going to use a lot of space, but I mean, everything's going to use a lot of space. So I think that's okay. I would like more assembly machines. Because this is something we could copy a few times. Yeah, so this is just a 1-to-1 ratio, which I don't love. But my options are a tad limited, I would say. Because of how I've designed this. Yeah, this way only iron has to get through. And then we don't clog it with sticks. Not clogging it with sticks, rails, or furnaces is actually probably pretty huge. Because then I can remove them from here. Also pipe. I think this was just a random thing to make it that nothing went in that hole in case I needed it for something else. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. At least I hope it is. These are fine. Honestly, these should start working now. And now we can just copy this down a bunch of times, which... we can make this work. We can make it fit here. We just need an underbelt. See? Fits perfectly. It's just as we... just how we intended to design it. I need to make sure they can all grab from the machines. Also, we don't have output for purples, so those might be a little bit manual. That's okay. Because there isn't... everything is kind of manual, to be honest. I don't think there's a great workaround for that. Yeah, this will work. This will be my purple science. Then I think these all grab from the machines. These all grab from the machines. How much purple is this? Also, we had this issue yesterday, or last time. I never really fixed it, because I couldn't figure out what the problem was. But yeah, the bots have some trouble placing the last one. I don't know why. But yeah, they have trouble placing the last one in the chain, which is a bit annoying. Okay, now I can add the output. Like I said, they're going to be pretty manual, which I don't love. But since we're alternating sides and we don't really have a great pattern... ooh. Good thing we have undo. Since I don't have a great pattern, I figured it won't be too bad. It's just not exactly what I wanted. But that's just the nature of this mod. You don't really get what you want, ever. Because everything everywhere is a mess. There's not really another way to describe it. But look at that, we do have purple. Oh, what we don't have prod mods produced locally. Also, LDS kind of stopped, but that's fine. I'm sure LDS will make its way down. If there's one thing I've learned is that things definitely fix themselves eventually. Yeah. Let's go with that. Let's pretend they fix themselves, which they definitely do. But let's see, we have some purple. They're not all outputting yet, but we do have some purple production. Like, that is a bit of a win. I am missing power poles on every single one of the purple science assemblers, though, right? Well, okay, not everyone. The ones that happen to be within range of the output power pole, I guess, are fine. Yeah, there we go. I like this. It is, it's cozy. Maybe not cozy. It's a design. We've already produced, like, a third. Or no, oh gosh, that's a lot. Yeah, we've already produced, like, 25% of the... what's that called? Utility science? Yeah. We've produced like 20% of the utility science we need, and we've only produced like 20 purple. Purple is gonna be rough. Glad to see the cursed nature of this run has progressed. Oh yeah, it's progressed. And it's all because I decided I wanted to do something dumb. It was a terrible plan, but I just thought it would be so interesting to put 19 inserters between a rail, right? And I don't regret that. I just wish I had done pure resources and just used them as really, really good belts rather than using them as sushi belts, which was a mistake. A very, very large mistake. How am I going to do this? I guess we'll just see how it goes. I'm sure these will input. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. And then I don't really know where inserters are missing, so that should take care of it. I don't know. Do we have enough prod mods for these? I think we do, because this isn't that many labs. But that's fine, because we're not going fast enough to worry about it. There we go. I think these are powered by a ghost, but now they're powered for real. The belt is connected. Perfect. We can start researching. Honestly, with how bad that our train mall is working, I feel like I should do RCUs pretty early. Because I imagine they're going to be working. They're going to be the only thing keeping the train moving. Like, we have to keep the resources spending. I really probably shouldn't have used stack inserters. Especially since, like, half the stack inserters bricked immediately. But it's working better than it should be. Like, I know it's not working well. But it shouldn't be working at all. There's no reason it should be working at all. According to all known laws of engineering, there's no way this train can work. Should be able to work. But it is. Look at that. It kind of stops about here, which is unfortunate. But it works up until this point, and I call that a win. I wonder if it would help to leave something unfiltered. I don't think so, because I think it just backs up and then never gets emptied. Yeah, not really. That's fine. I really don't like how LDS is so low prio that it's not making it through here. But I think that's because... Wait. How many stack inserters are in here? Oh! Well, that explains it. I accidentally deconned like all of them. Yeah, that's the only problem with this. Okay, maybe not the only problem with it, but the biggest problem with this is just the fact that it was missing half the inserters, and we're relying on the fact that we have way too many inserters, because that's the only thing that keeps this running. Like, literally the only thing that keeps us running is the fact that we have like twice as many inserters as we need. So like, we're not actually getting extra throughput out of it. But yeah, it's quite beautiful. We do have purple though, which I feel like I shouldn't, so I'll take it. Can this go under? I can't tell if that's 6 tiles because I don't know where the center is. But it might be okay. I feel like this is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already lost count. Like 2 seconds in and I lost count there. Whoops. Let's just put the purple back on the belt. Also, I don't know how I got it. Oh, it was probably inside. Oh, it is. It is enough. Cool. There we go. Okay, so purple's like 5% done. It's called productivity science, right? You know, that's decent. That's decent. That's all I can say about that. But I thought it was going to be way lower. Let's see. Is there something along the chain that's broken other than everything? Looks like LDS eventually cleared itself once we got those inserters back up. I don't like how we're wasting so many inserters for purple, but there's not that many other ways around it. It looks like plastic and copper kind of stopped making their way down the line, though. Right about here. I'm not sure what these are clogged with. Yeah, I don't quite know what's happening there, but it's kind of not something I can fix. Unless I can fit like a machine here. Or maybe I can... I wonder if I can do this with a filter inserter. Just like empty and refill it. Which, I don't know, this could work. Just these eventually clear themselves. Also, I downgraded these to stack. Downgraded those. That might be why. Oh yeah, because we stopped doing stack inserters. Or we don't have stack inserters in the blueprint. We've been upgrading them as needed. Okay, I think that'll fix it. Well, maybe not fix, but I think it will keep it running a little bit longer. I think this is actually working pretty decently though. Of course, once it backs up, or once it's not backed up anymore, I think it breaks again. So this probably won't stay for that long, but at least it clears it for now without filling my inventory a ton. And by clears it, I mean does a little bit. Yeah, sure, we'll just ignore this. What else can we make? I think we can start making RCUs, right? Not well, yeah, we can start RCUs. Yeah, why not? Let's do RCUs. We need rocket parts. Okay, rocket control units. We're about to get them, so I guess we'll just place the inserters. And then if I do this over here, does that still work? Yes, it does. Perfect. There we go. RCUs. And we can even fit a power pole right in there and say power poles. Nice. Because those are probably the most expensive things we're doing right now, for sure. Rock power poles. Too pricey. And then wait, technically I did design it to pass RCUs through it. I shouldn't go against my original design, even if I know it is not a good idea. I designed it this way. I want to build it this way. So these can just kind of go wherever. It doesn't really matter that much because it's not going to work well either way. So we just keep pasting it, and there's no way we have enough resources for this, right? I can't imagine any situation where we can supply 20 RCUs with this kind of setup. Also, the power pole didn't get copied. How did I not copy a power pole in the middle of the machines? I'm so confused. Well, I mean, that's not a huge deal. It's just a little bit confusing. I wonder if I might have copied the wrong set of assembly machines. Okay, and then we'll extend this again. Because this is working so well, we just need to keep on going. Oh no. This is the end. Okay, hopefully we can do everything we need in this space. Or we have a lot of landfill. We might have a lot of landfill. I don't think we do, but if we do, problem solved. If we don't, I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm sure I'll figure something out. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, this is truly something. I don't know why I made a promise that I would design the end stuff like this. Don't make promises you don't want to keep. They're promises I can keep, but I regret keeping them. 100%. And then copper stalled. So copper just stops moving along the line about halfway down, right here. So these backed up too much. But nothing's like completely stalled, so we might get copper again. Things might be alright. They haven't been so far every time I've said that, but like, this could be the moment where it's true. And then let's see. Let's check productivity science. We're up to 264. We're producing 4 per minute. And we only need like, what, 1800 for launch? That's only 450 minutes. That's only like, what is that? Like 8 hours? 7, 9 hours? Yeah, that's reasonable. We need to figure out how to improve that a lot. I feel like... Wait, is that per minute? Was that actually that slow? Oh, but that's looking at the past hour. If we look at the past minute, it's 18 per minute. Okay, that's reasonable. That's only an hour. What else can I be researching? Let's see, we need productivity, rocket silo. Just copy and paste the whole train bus abomination a few times. That's not a bad idea. Huh. Huh. You're onto something. Well, we won't paste the whole thing, but we can make a second one next to it. That's a great idea. Okay, we're gonna make a second one for science to get us more purple. Is it that self-sufficient? No. Of course, of course. Well, technically yes. The only thing it needs are these belts connected at the top, and then you can copy it as far as it goes down. So you just have to make sure I connect these using like splitters or something, and it'll be fine. Oh wait, are we stone limited? Wait, is purple science stone limited? Because that's actually huge. No, it's not. Oh, it's steel. Of course it's steel. Why wouldn't it be steel? This is Factorio. I don't think we ever finished our steel expansion. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, so we're steel limited. Partially because they're stalled, but also partially because it's just, you know, doesn't work that well. But yeah, let's expand steel. Because this is our entire steel lane. We have like this, and then we have these, which is the equivalent of like one steel furnace lane or something. These stopped working somehow. Oh wait, these aren't getting resources. Right, yeah, because I realized I don't need more. I don't need more resources. Yeah, it's honestly, it's really working better than it should have been. Like, not too bad is all I is a good description of this. I feel like it should have been so much worse. Like, it shouldn't be working at all. Things are working slowly, but some things are still working down here. Keyword is some, because some don't even have an output. And these are out of LDS again, but that's fine. They're still mostly working. I just have to hope that LDS makes its way through eventually. My plan of putting the rocket silo directly adjacent to this, though, probably not a good idea. I'm starting to realize the flaw in that. I don't know if that means I'm not going to try it, but it does mean that I know it's a terrible, terrible plan. Also, this needs to produce steel for us, so I think that I'll just paste it right next to it instead of doing like a normal steel lane, and we'll just send the iron up and then across to the other side. And that should be good. We do need a full lane of iron at the top, which means we probably need to make a splitter for this to work, unless I happen to have another splitter. I can't tell. I think I just happen to have a red splitter somewhere. I don't know why, but it's not a bad thing. And then I guess we can just take from this. Oh, oh. Which way does this coal go? There we go. There we go. That's fine. And then I guess I'll just go up and around because that seems to be the direction I picked randomly. Wait, which one did I split off? Okay, that's good. And then I guess belt weaving? Yeah, that seems in line with everything. Everything is sushi, everything is spaghetti. Might as well throw some belt weaving in there just to get this out of here. There's definitely other ways. There's way more other ways. Like, I could have just split off this outer layer. But the belt weaving seems fun. We're barely holding out with power, which is, so it's probably a good thing that half of our base isn't running due to the fact that, you know, it's not made well. But, you know, little things, the simple things. We probably need to give them some radars. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I guess I could have just redirected the output, iron ore output too. Oh well. Okay, most of the base I think is made flawlessly. Good point, good point. Nothing is made poorly. This is a very functional base. Look at this. We're consuming... Honestly, we're consuming 2 full red belts of copper. Which is really reasonable. That means this has to be running fairly okay if it's continuously consuming that much. Of course, I don't think it is. But, like, it is sometimes. Also, plastic. Plastic's doing okay. I want to see if production science is still working. And you know, it's still working okay. It's going to be down a bit until... What about speed modules? That's unfortunate. There we go. A bit unlucky. These are not getting enough chips. Oh, these are just completely broken. Okay, well that's an easy fix. I think. I'm not sure yet, but I feel like downgrading to blue inserters is a good way to get bots to fix things real quick. Or just like repasting them. But yeah, it does stop working halfway down the line. I wonder if it would have been better if I was putting less in each wagon. I don't really know. Like one stack of resources in each wagon might have been a better idea. Or just stack filter inserters and just limit it to... Wait, how many items are in here? 1, 2, 3... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, yeah, but if I had the stacks lower, it wouldn't get as broken, and I could fix it more easily by hand, is more what I was thinking. It would still break. 100% would still break. But I don't think the breaks would be as severe. Okay, it broke there. Actually, no, that's not broken. Yeah, it's not a terrible idea to put stack filter inserters in between them instead. Because that would let me do... Or just filter inserters for the low throughput things. So like, let's see, prod mods, speed mods, LDS, RCUs, rocket fuel. Those could all share one. And then we do like 2 stack inserters for every other resource. It's not a terrible idea. What's the throughput of that? That's still 1 blue belt of resources for iron and copper. Unfortunately, that's a bit too low for copper. Because we do need to be moving an entire, like, 2 blue belts of resources. But then again, it's stalled, so it's... Like, stalling is also not moving those resources. I also don't know if they all work. I haven't really established that yet. See, I could supplement it, like, halfway down. Like, it was never a good idea to begin with. But don't worry, but I was well aware of that. But there has to be a way to make it work. I want to use 1 row... I want to use 1 row of chains for no real reason. That's all there is to it. I feel like I haven't produced purple in a while, though. Yeah, we're not producing purple at all. I could make a purple train. Like, I might just have to make a purple train. Which would be pretty easy to set up. I kind of want to try it. Let's make some stack filter inserters. Because I have an idea on how we can make it work with stack inserters. And that requires us to do a separate train next to it, which I think could be pretty neat. And its only purpose will be making purple, which is a lot fewer resources, which I like. Or a lot, yeah. Fewer items. Still gonna be rough, but it's not gonna be as bad. Where's my mall? It's been a while since I've actually walked over here. Also, there's so many like small cracks with this mod that you just can't walk between that you would be in vanilla. Oh yeah, this is not great. Let's see, we need more gears, which we don't really have a gear chest. Also, that's my gear chest, okay. Yeah, that tracks. Oh wait, these don't need gears. Whoops. Yeah, those didn't need gears at all. Okay, so I need steel, iron, copper. Because if I want to make red chips and plastic, yeah. This is looking more and more like a bad plan. But I'm still going to make the purple train. I think I can make it work. I believe in myself. This is a faith-based stream. We have a very strong denial and belief that we should not have that things will function, and I think that's what we need right now. So where can this train go? I guess it can go here, right? Is this a good spot? Yeah, that's probably a good spot. We can cut through it. Yeah, that's perfect. Well, not really. It'll do. It'll do. Okay. There we go. So this will be the loading dock, and we need. How am I going to set these? I don't see a situation where I can actually set these stacked filter inserters well. Also, I don't really know how many of them work, which kind of limits our options a lot. So we obviously need copper, we need iron. Steel, we need a lot of, but we don't need it in a super high throughput. So that could go on a regular filter inserter. But that does mean it might back up. So it should probably get a dedicated resource. Iron as well. We don't need a ton of iron. Wait, okay. And then we need to build the other half too, so I know how far down we're going. I think these will work, right? These can all take from the train. Yeah, those should be fine. Then we need stone and bricks. Definitely need a dedicated one. Stone. Where's bricks at? Where are bricks at? Oh, we need plastic. Almost forgot plastic. Bricks. For those. Red chips. Red chips will move on down the line for sure. I feel like green chips can be locally produced. Because that will be like one cable to one green chip to maybe like 2 red chips. And that will work mostly full time. It will be a little bit heavy on the red chip assemblers, but that should be pretty balanced. I don't think we have enough stack inserters here. So yeah, the only thing we would then need to move down is red chips. Not in super high throughput, but we don't want it to have any mixed things. Is that everything? Oh, prods. Unless we do... Wait, what's the ratio of purple to prods? Is it 1-to-1? If it's 1-to-1, then we don't need to move prods down the line. But if it's not, we do. It's close. It's pretty close to 1-to-1, right? Yeah, it's like 2-to-1 with prod mods in them. But I could do 2 inserters on the other side. So that could still work. I can just do locally produced prods. Okay, so this is iron, copper, plastic. I feel like I'm not missing anything. Sticks I want locally produced. So we need purple science. Yeah, that's good. All that's going to be local. Green chips? You know what? I think I do need 1 green chip. That will make it a lot easier to manage the prod modules. And then we probably just need higher throughputs on the main things with this, right? So maybe get another iron, maybe get another steel. And hope this works out. Because I think that's all the resources we need for purple. Rails are sticks, stone. So sticks and stones, we have those. Rails, locally produced. Sticks, locally produced. Furnaces are steel, red chips, and bricks. Okay. And prod mods. Okay. Yeah, this is everything. Honestly, that's 12. We can see how that works. And if I don't like it, we can do another. Now we just need to filter them all. Bricks, steel, copper, iron, plastic. And then what else? Red chips are moving down. Oh, green chips are moving down the line. And then stone. Is that... Oh gosh, I can't really see it very well, but I think that's all the filters we had. Yeah, we definitely have space. I could put prods in here. I just don't really need to. Actually, I do need prods. They don't need to necessarily go down the line, but they will go in this machine. Yeah, they definitely need to be in these. And then I guess we'll just do that because I don't know if there's anything else we need that I was planning to just pass through. A wire is going to be passed through. Trains. Yeah, we're finally using trains. uh, it's what everybody's been waiting for. They just don't think anybody really wanted it like this. There we go. Okay, this is our purple science train. It's going to be great. And then I guess we can just do a stack inserter, right? We're like 3. Okay, and then we need... What if we just, what if I just extend these? Will that work? Not quite. Not quite at all. Okay. Well, we'll just filter it. Actually, can I turn it here? Yeah, that works. That works. No flaws here. Why is my inventory so full? There we go. Okay, I like this purple science, I think. I'm having a lot of trouble with Smart Belt today, which is crazy because that's the one thing that isn't really changed. But yeah, no, it's being a bit problematic. Okay, so steel we'll send down. I don't think we're producing enough steel, but I don't think that is our biggest issue. Also, a lot of the problems with steel are mostly derived from the fact that we buffer like 10,000 inside the train. So I don't know, it might just be a distribution problem. And then iron, we will just, I guess, route around, and that should work out. And there we go. There's some spaghetti. A nice nutritious meal. Not super nutritious. It's not the worst meal you can have, but I feel like there isn't a ton of nutrition. But yeah, this should work better. And then I believe that we could update it to not 16, 6. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, and then I guess I'll just put it here because why not? But yeah, this is our purple science train, which is most definitely missing stuff. For example, stone and bricks, which I do have them, I just didn't connect them. But that should be simple enough. We don't have enough filter inserters for me to really make this work, which isn't great. But we'll get some. I'm sure we'll get some along the way. How did I mess that up? Yeah, Smart Belt really is not working for me. The one time I thought I could count on it, and it disappointed me, which that sounds about right. Will this work? These might get backed up. I don't really know, but I feel like I don't trust these. Wait, why aren't these working? Oh, they're already filled. Right, yeah, because there's an insane throughput here, of course. Cool. And then I guess we'll just put steel wherever. Honestly, I'm just going to clear my inventory by clicking on all of these and hope that it's fine. Okay, so how do we do purple? I don't know the ratios of anything. Well, yeah, no. I don't know the ratios of how I wanted to design it. But I know we needed something like that. And then we needed a green chip as well. And then these were supposed to be red. And then this was supposed to be red. Because it's going to have input, output, output, input, input, double output, input, input. And then we can just copy this a few times to get some red chips. Because this is a decent... That's a decent ratio. I think we are a little bit lacking on copper cables with this. It's like 20% short or something, but I think that's something we can live with. I don't think it needs to be perfect. Okay, that's a lot of red chips going directly into purple. So let's start the purple, which will do prod mods, which I think I decided I was going to produce locally, which I think was, now that I think about it, was a terrible decision, but it's too late now. We need these to take up roughly 2 train links, so that way it's easier to build. I feel like that doesn't. But this will be sticks, this will be rails. That makes this purple. and we can output onto the side because I did not include purple in this chain, which was probably a mistake. And if that's purple, that means prod mods go here. There we go. Okay, so this is sticks. I wish I had assembly machines. This would be a whole lot easier to build. This is supposed to be electric furnaces. I don't know why these aren't powered or working. Oh, they don't have filter inserters. Of course they're not working. And then, you know what? Purple Science doesn't need prod mods, which mostly because I don't have any on me, which is not a great reason to lose like 8% of your resources, but that's fine. I'm not in a huge rush. Things kind of work. And there we go, Purple Science. Then I think we can just keep extending this. We do have to cut through this first, so let's do that. So that's way it's a little easy to work with. There we go. I don't know the throughput of this. I think this is roughly like 1 red belt of everything, which is probably fine. Also, how much purple do I even need at this point? Actually, no, I still need quite a lot. Okay, so this wasn't useless. We're only a 5th done with purple, which makes sense. Because it's not running that well. It's still slightly running, though, which I feel like it shouldn't be. So I think that's kind of nice. Well, maybe not. Also, RCUs aren't really running, which is not good. But that's fine. I think we can fix things. I think if I replace all of the inserters with the new inserter design, things will be okay. Like if we do this kind of thing for this lane, I think we can recover the old one and still have it have a decent throughput. Not as much as I wanted, but still have an okay, have something functioning all right. The only problem with that is that we need a lot of stack filter inserters, which aren't that much more expensive than regular stack inserters. They're only like 5% more expensive or something. But we don't have any. That's the big problem. Not having them hurts. And we just need to set them up. So I think as long as we convert all the ones we already have in, we'll be good and can start replacing them. I don't know if I need to fully automate it. I think if I just say, hey, I'm going to make 500, everything will work out. Because that always happens. Every time I just give up and say it's going to work out, it always does. Full stop. It definitely, we don't have any regrets. There we go. Okay, how can I get an assembling machine? Also, why do I have so many blueprints? Oh, right, because I have to make a blueprint every time I want to tile something. Because I can't just place them next to each other. Yeah, that makes sense then. That makes sense. We are actually low here. Do I have any steel on me? No, we don't. Huh, surprising. There we go. Okay, stack filter inserters are producing, which means it's going to take a while, but we will eventually get purple science from here. Yeah, we do need to copy it a few times. I wish there was a better way. Like a more space efficient way to design this. What if I use a blueprint? Will that help? I don't want to accidentally double place rails or inserters with this. So we can just remove all the stack inserters. That should work. Yeah, that should be fine. So now all we have to do is line up a couple inserters every time, and I think it's good to go. This really is overproducing a lot of things, and I don't think we have nearly enough inserters for a lot of the assemblers, but because they're only working at half speed due to the fact that the ratios are literally half what they're supposed to be, I think it will be okay. I don't know what to do with these gaps. I could fill them in with other purple assemblers, maybe. Is that an option? Yes, technically. I think I could do that. But it has to be something weird like this. You know what? That's fitting. That's very fitting. Why would I not end on something like this, right? I like it. Okay, and then those are still producing. Can I produce them faster? Because I want purple to start working. Yeah, okay. That'll help. We'll just handcraft a bunch. There we go. That'll be 200, which is pretty much all we need. And then these kind of just stopped working, which makes sense because we're stealing all of the filter inserters, or all of the circuits for a while, but that's fine. Yeah, we have not produced a purple in a long time. We need to do something about the original train. I could just drop it to filter inserters. Like, not stack inserters, but just regular filter inserters. The throughput is lower than I would like, but things aren't going to break as often. The alternative is possibly fast inserters with no stack size. I don't know how well that works. Can things break if I remove the stack size? Not sure. We don't need to copy this. We just need a relative. Yeah, that should work, right? Yeah, that should be fine. So if we make these not stack inserters, I want to see if we can replace this, because that would be very nice. Yeah, because someone suggested just making the stack size 1, which I really don't know if it does work, but I think maybe it just makes it less likely to break. We could also just try smaller stack sizes, like not having them be 6, which really does limit the throughput, but if it makes it that the original lane works, I'll take it. That is something I'm willing to accept right now. Okay, I feel like I must have gotten most of them there. So now we get it relative again and see if they were correct. Let's see. Okay, so what's my throughput here? This can only move like 30 items per second now. But it does work. I like the fact that it works. That is very nice. It's something we haven't had in a while. I don't know which is the correct blueprint, so we'll make another. Relative height of 6, sure. Stack size 1. There we go. Look, we actually named a blueprint. I think it could just be because the throughput is so much lower, right? Yeah, it's just because the throughput is lower. So that doesn't actually work. It just makes them less likely to break. So what if there's like a balance? What if the balance is to just limit the stack size to like 3? So we'll make a new one. Select new contents. There we go. How is that off? Okay. Yeah, it's already broken. Okay, I don't really know what the idea behind the limiting the stack size was. I thought there was something to it, like they just wouldn't really break, but it could have just been they only have to wait for 1 item to clear up instead of like 6. Probably just makes it less likely to break. Was my guess. We don't really have an output for purple, so I should probably fix that. I don't know why these aren't working, actually. Did I put plastic? Oh, wait, they're still building. Oh, never mind. Stack inserters are still building. That's fine. We have not broken our new lane. That's all that matters. I don't know where those are going to output, so we'll just... we'll shift it over. I feel like we need to shift it over. Hello, Tice. Oh yeah, you were the one who suggested it. What was the idea behind limiting the stack size of the inserters between the trains to 1? Does it just make them less likely to break? Because it seems like they can still break. But they just, I imagine, don't have to wait for as much of a gap. Oh wait, no wonder why they're still waiting on stack inserters. So they don't get stuck, but they do get stuck still. If they like all, but it is less likely. Because I tried limiting them down, and half the inserters still got stuck. Then you had, like, still half as many inserters were working, but they were moving not as much. We did make a purple train, though. Because purple science is abysmal right now. Okay, this should work. Yeah, finally. Oh, right. Use circuits and filter inserters? Hmm. I don't know how circuits would work. Or do you mean I just cycle between all of them at any given point? Actually, no, I don't see how circuits would work. Because you can't read from these, can you? Unless you just want me to cycle through, like, unless you just want me to cycle between them regularly to make sure they don't break. There you go. Okay, let's see if this actually does what I want it to do. It might. Honestly, it might. If you wire up every inserter together and then set the filter with blacklist. Well, I know how to do the filter setting. But I don't know what that would accomplish. Or I don't know what I would connect it to after. Or does it make it that they can only move one item at a time? No, I don't know what. Okay. Okay, so what does this do? Oh, I see. Okay. I think I see. It makes it that nothing else will pick it up if it's in its hand. Is it sequential enough for that to work, though? That would be my concern. Like, if we had a bunch of inserters like this, wired up together, unless this isn't the right idea. But if I had a bunch of these, oops, actually cancel it. Blacklist, set stacks, no, not that one. Set filters, read hand contents. Unless they pick up this item the same tick. Okay. I don't know how likely that is, so that might be okay. I mean, there isn't like a downside to this one. I don't think. Those look like they're moving at the same time, but maybe they're not. Maybe they're not. Let's try it. Let's try connecting all of these. Oh, these aren't filter inserters. Right. The other ones are, though. We could test it. With stack filter inserters. Wait, other way around. Ah, that's fine. We can make it work. We should have enough filter inserters that we can do this. And we should be able to copy circuit logic. So that should be fine. Oh, no, I deleted the rails. Whoops. Oh, this might not work then. Whoops, yeah, that won't work. I need the rails to be copied so I can actually absolute it. There we go. It's a bit of a hassle to set up. Yeah, but it's better than me redoing this entire thing. Theoretically, at least. It's not like we have much else we can be doing. We're in for a long time before we launch at this rate. We're actually steel limited, though. That's nice. Actually, that's very nice. That makes me feel like I'm doing all right then. Oh, yeah, that's probably why we're steel limited though. The fact that these aren't really running. That's fine. We can do another one right next to it. And then we will just feed this one. Well, not that way. Left over from here. Somehow. We have to make it go all the way around, which isn't great. But it's not terrible. There we go. Then we can just connect it. And I think we have enough iron to make this work too. So that should be fine. We just need some filter splitters, which we can just drop on the ground, give to bots. I did cut an iron lane for this. So hopefully it picks up in time. Okay, did we get the inserters? Yes. Wait. No, there we go. I couldn't figure out where I was working on it. Ooh, but look at that. We have purple. Don't know how we're going to get it through. Maybe through here. I could cut some of the red chip assembler. I don't think that will be a bad idea. That might not work. That might actually have inserters placed on this belt. Okay. So we just need to find where this goes. There we go. That'll work. You just verified that it actually works. Maybe I should have waited a little bit. But it worked out, I guess. That's the important thing. Oh my god, how am I going to do this? You know, it's not the end of the world if I miss some inserters, right? There we go. That should be good enough. Read hand contents, blacklist, set filters. I don't know which one I clicked on. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Forgot about the hold. That one's important. Good catch. Okay, perfect. Now we upgrade these. Let's just do some random spot in the middle and see how that works. Oh gosh, is this the right one? I see wires on there, so I think it's the right one. They do like to move on the same tick, huh? They do be moving. Or maybe maybe those were ones that weren't wired, because I think I only wired up like most of them. I can't tell if that helped. I mean, it's hard to, I guess it would be hard to visually tell, huh? I could make sure it's, see, is there any way for me to test? I mean, most of them look, okay, I missed a lot of them. In theory, if they get stuck, no one else will try to move that type of item. Oh, that's true. Oh, wait. So if that's the case, it is important that I wire all of them up, huh? Would it be best for me to just delete all the inserters? Okay, so I think... So everything that says disabled by control inserter is connected. Wait. Oh gosh. I don't know which ones are connected. Is there any way to count how much wires? But why is this guy anti-pasta? I'm not anti-pasta. This is look at this base. This is like the most spaghetti base ever. And it's completely off the grid, which is even more pasta. I don't think you can get above that. Okay, we did miss one. Waiting for train? What does waiting for train mean? Is there any way to tell easily which ones are connected? Oh, there is! I can look at the icon on the right to see if it has a wire coming out of it. Nice. Okay, wait. I think I saw one over here. No, I feel like this is all of them. Or at least all of the ones I can hover over. Wait, no. I think I saw a pop. Oh, there we go. Okay, that seems all right. We'll make a new blueprint. There we go. We'll also set it to like 6. And let's hope this works. It's pretty untested, but you know, it's either this or nothing, right? There aren't many alternatives. Ooh, we need to be careful not to upgrade too many of the inserters with this. But if we upgrade a few of them, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so if I paste this before they're placed, will it put the wire? I think it will. There we go. And then that should disable a lot of them and they eventually clear themselves. That's the idea. I can't imagine that idea will work, but it's the idea. Also, purple science. This is producing pretty nicely, all things considered. It's actually short. It's short steel still, so that's good. Being short steel is something we can kind of work on. Yeah, thankfully we can paste wires. It's a bit tricky because I have to like set it to the same grid, but like I'll take it. If this is some retroactive fix we can do, I'm fine with it. Because it is, you know, it's something. Because wires are free, both free and not free, exactly. This is like, I don't know, I was gonna say Pavlov's yeah, Pavlov's cat. You know, when he rings the bell and the cat comes over, but the cat's in a box. You know, the common mind problem. uh, Schrodinger's cat. There we go. Okay, so stack filter inserters. They all seem disabled. But I think that's because I disabled all of them immediately. So I think we need to clear them before it starts working. German names cat. Yeah, there we go. A cat with some kind of name. That's all that matters. Okay, clearly those are going into another chest, or we haven't chopped wood in a while. Can't really tell. I know I should probably be making rocket parts, but I really want to get this train fixed. I just don't know how. We just need to figure out a way to, like, cure them. I think there's too many things working on the same tick for this to work. Because, like, they're all moving on the same tick. Well, I guess it doesn't work because there's so many... I guess there's just too many inserters for this to work. Maybe that's the problem. Yeah, no, never mind. That only works with 5 resources. Forgot about that. That's fine. It was worth a shot. But yeah, this doesn't work. Because it can only blacklist one at a time. In combo with everything just working, you know, at the same time. Pavlov's dog, Schrodinger's cat. Yeah, I just accidentally said the wrong one, and then tried to make it work. It didn't. Okay, what other fixes could I go with? I mean, I could just do single inserter stack inserters. That's probably the best bet. Let's see, what other options are there? No, it's pretty much just that. That would make it run a little bit better. But it's still, things are going to be very heavily backed up. Okay. Let's just ignore it. See how RCUs are producing. I imagine not well. We've produced 300? There's no reason we should have produced 300, to be honest. It should not have produced that many. Okay. But yeah, I think we just give in and downgrade them to stack size 1. That would be okay. If only you could read wagon content. Yeah, if we can make some like circuit outside. If we could like fit a train stop in there somehow, maybe. But I guess the fact that they're partial trains would make that not work that well. But yeah, okay, we'll limit the stack size. That's unfortunate, but not much we can do. Set mode. Does that work? Okay, let's do the first ones, which is relative 6. I don't remember where I started it. Oh no, wait, what am I? What did I paste? Was that the sound of wires being placed? I feel like I pasted things I should not have. Power poles. Oh, power poles. Okay, we're good. I can place power poles accidentally. That should be fine. Okay, and now we downgrade these to regular stack inserters and we do the rest of them. Because I don't think the way that I pasted it overrides the things that aren't stack filter inserters. Would churning the wagons 90 degrees work? What do you mean? What's the end goal of that? If you mean just like passing resources like this way, I don't think so. But maybe with it's not a fix for what we have now, but yeah, there is a possibility we could have passed resources through like that. Not that many inserters though. Well, actually, it gives you fewer inserters to work with. Unless you also do long inserters. This is so many. This would have been quite the design. You don't think blueprints remove wires? Well, it's fine if the wires are there. Because the main thing is I want the stack size to be changed, right? Well, or these will be disabled. There we go. Now you blueprint this. Go again. Oh, I accidentally clicked absolute. That's fine. I feel like I placed all of those wrong. Yeah, they were all wrong. Okay, well that's drastically going to decrease the stack size. Also, yeah. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Maybe I should just cut my losses and build a new train next to it using this approach. It's not a bad idea. We need to test to make sure it actually works. This also doesn't work as well with assembly machines, but it does still work. Okay, does this outer layer work? I like this. I like this more than I should. Oh, screw it. We redesigned them all. We're just trying to get a silo, right? We can have fun with it. Okay. Okay, where should this one go? Should it just go wherever? What have you done? Yeah, this is your fault. How dare you make me consider this? Because this is just gonna be a mess. I like it though. Okay, so with this new strategy, we can take what we've learned, which is nothing. I never learn anything. But maybe I learned something. Can I put a simpler suit? Yeah, we can just fit it right here. Perfect. Okay. That's a bit of a problem. I actually want it to be one, so that way I know it's exactly centered. Circuit disconnect. I could see that. Yeah, that sounds like a mod someone would make. Wait, what is this? Oh, right. Yeah, they're uneven. Okay, so this rails distribution isn't actually terrible. We can do long inserters, and then I think we do stack inserters between, right? We do the filter inserters again. Oh no, I want these to be even. You could even put a train station in front to read the train contents, but I lose the space for an assembler. That's too smart for me. I don't trust myself to be able to do that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll do stack filter inserter. And then I guess more long inserters if they fit, which they might not. I think we can only do 2 rows of long inserters is what I'm seeing here. That gives me 11 filters and then 11 unfiltered things, which we can limit to like stack size 1. So this lets us do, like we could do iron, we could do LDS, we can do all the good stuff. Those are the only resources I could think of. We don't want, well actually with this design we do need sticks. I don't know if this is necessarily better, but I do like it. It's a fun design. And then let's see what else can we put in here? We need plastic. We need steel. Obviously we need steel. Well, actually we don't really need steel. We're gonna put it anyway. Red chips, processing units, all those good things. I wonder. Oh, I could do another row of filter inserters. That's actually not a bad idea. For the smaller things. Yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. This is a design. Okay. And then we need a high throughput of iron and copper. So let's increase those. Red chips, we don't actually have a high throughput, so those we can remove the filter on. Steel needs high throughput. Sticks and stone and bricks, which we again do not need, but I'm gonna put them in there anyway. Green chips. Green chips, probably difficult to do locally. So we'll do probably like 2 with green chips in them, I guess. And then these, we'll just move whatever. So they will be, they will have whatever stack size they need, I think is good. And then what else? Wire? Yeah, wire we can't really produce local. Well, we can produce wire locally with this new design. It's just trickier because we'll have to do something like this. But yeah, that does work. The local wire helps a lot to remove stuff. And then what else? We have iron, we have copper, we have plastic, steel. These things can go in the filtered inserter. That's set to stack size 1 because they're pretty low throughput. And then I think we're good. No, I think that's everything. We'll leave them clear just in case. Red chips, blue chips, prod mods, speed mods, and I guess LDS, because those are the things I can think of first. And then what else can these have? And then I think these should be limited to stack size 1, because these are the moving things along and trying not to break things lane, which seems important. RCUs. Rocket fuel. Then is that everything? I hadn't decided yet if I wanted wire, I don't think. Prod mods, we're not going to do rails because this doesn't need to produce purple, which means it also doesn't need steel, to be honest, but I wanted to include it. Okay, that looks okay, right? Like I'm not forgetting anything like super obvious. I hope, because it's a bit too late now. Wait, does that work? What's the size of this? This is size 4, right? Oh, I didn't copy the train. Also, we need to power pull it, which oh, that works. Cool. Height 4. Trains. There we go. I like this. I like this new design a lot. Let's hope it works. Wait, which one has a train in it? None of them? Wait, where did it go? Did it just drop on the ground? It probably just dropped on the ground. Oh, it's this one. There we go. Yeah, it looks too clean. It doesn't fit. But I like it. It's nice to have one random clean thing in the midst of all this mess. There's no way I can afford this. I don't even have filter inserters. I can move my blueprints into a book. I don't know which ones are useful though. That's why I haven't. Because most of my blueprints are not really used. They're more of just a, oh, I accidentally made it, so I don't want to keep it sort of thing. I guess we can just do that. Those will probably work. I think that works. Yeah, that should work fine. Okay, this will get iron. And, I guess it could get copper, too. Electric Boogaloo? Copper the sequel. There we go. Copper, and what is this iron belt? I do not know. I mean, we did kind of, like, lose a lot of our production for a while, so I think that's where a lot of this comes from. Just stalled production all over the place. Yeah, connecting this in the middle of the base, maybe not the best idea. Probably could have just afforded to do a different belt. Literally anywhere. Literally anywhere would have been fine. Anywhere but here. And this is what I chose. Oh well. This is, it looks really cool. We don't really have space for that many assembling machines, or any assembling machines, to be honest. So we're just gonna, I think we're just gonna cut the original design and reroute everything to the new one, because I don't think we have, I don't think we have great options to repurpose it. I am known for my great decision making, that is true. I mean, to be fair, this mod is just for fun. Creating the biggest monstrosities is kind of the goal. Because otherwise, why would we bother? And then we need to automate filter inserters, which I don't quite know how we'll do that. I know they only require fast inserters, but even that's tricky. I guess I could just bring it around. Oh no. What is this? What is this? How do I make this work? How do I make this work? I feel like I don't, right? I just accept my fate. But I also believe. It wouldn't be faith-based building without believing in our designs. But I don't see a way. Unless I feel comfortable breaking all of these and going through here instead, but I don't think we can. No, we can't go through there. Oh, we might be able to squeeze in here. If we have red underground, that could work. We can just go through here. Okay, well, we're committed now. There we go. Filter inserters. Perfect. Give it an output, which I can't reach. You know, how important is this crude oil at? How important could it really be? Oh, wait, we actually connected it. Huh, surprising. Feel like that shouldn't have connected at all. Okay, well, this is good, kind of low priority, but is it getting everything it needs? Yes. Yes, it is. This is very serious. That is, yeah, true. This is a very serious mod for serious playthroughs where everything works as intended. How could I forget that? Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. Okay, that should work. That should work. We are missing 250 filter inserters for this design to function. But I mean, so far, it looks okay. I mean, it looks cool at least. I'll give it that much. I don't know why these aren't filling with copper. Probably because I think it's just because I'm not consuming copper. Okay, so what did I decide to pass through? Did I decide to locally produce wire? Because I'm realizing now that was a mistake. Because I don't have enough space for that. So yeah, we're just gonna have to, we're gonna have to cut a ton of assembly machines. Also, how are rocket control units? We haven't produced any in like 30 minutes. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, considering this original design is not working at all, I think it's fair to just cut half of it, right? Like, I don't see what could go wrong with that. Nothing can, because that worked perfectly fine. And we just have to hope that we never need that space ever again. Because we don't. This is a bit of a tight fit. But it does fit, and that is what matters. Okay, and then we'll copy this again right here. Because this is for wire, which means this needs to be red chips. Then I don't know if I gave this an input, but it has it now. Okay, once we clear this belt, it will be much better. Okay, that fits. You know what? That does fit really well. We are limited on output like this. But I think that's just because I don't have as much space there as I would like. So I actually probably should have had the other one be the red belt, be the wire. But that's fine. We have stack size too. I think it'll fix itself. We'll add, I guess I keep adding, I don't really have a standard pattern. We're just gonna paste it a few times and hope it works out. We should have enough wire that this will be okay. I really hope that all of these have outputs. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it will work. Yeah, it seems right. Okay. I don't know what the throughput of this is either, but I do like it. Why? In what world did I think that I would be able to make blue chips in this? How did I expect to get sulfuric acid into this chain? I maybe a little bit of an oversight there, because I don't really see a way to do that. Also, I need steel. Well, that's a lot of steel. Okay, that'll work. I need to magic. Yeah, we could use magic. Honestly, there is a way to get sulfuric there. So we could get blue chips. We also have another option of stealing blue chips from the other area, though. Also, power is fine because everything stopped running. Yeah, that makes sense. We are almost lab limited, which is crazy to me. I'm actually not producing yellow science at all, which means we're either done or we're not even close. We're close to being done. We have 80% of the yellow we need, but I think we're going to be yellow science limited at this rate, because we burned through most of our backlog. Yellow science is fairly easy. I think what I need to do is downgrade all of these to I don't have any filter inserters yet? Wait, why don't I have filter inserters yet? Ah, that's why. I was missing that. Okay, well that does put a bit of a damper on things. I think things will still be alright. This looks really cool, though. I like that. We're not moving a lot of critical resources. Also, I can't get across, which is also not great. Oh my god, why did I build such a long sulfuric chain? Okay, maybe we should just never cross this side of the base ever again. I think that's what I need to do. Just live on my home. Live on my own over here. Okay, so purple's fine. So that means we need to make this one produce... You're known for great decision making. Yeah, it's still true. Glad it hasn't changed. It would be pretty uninspired of me to make a change so soon. Oh, come on. I feel like I can almost reach it, but not quite. Yeah, it would be ambitious of me to think that I can change so fast. Okay, I am also regretting not putting wire in the in-between ones, but we didn't have enough filter inserters. So that one wasn't so much a poor decision as it was just we had some limited options. Although I do have a couple extra wires. I do have an empty one. I could put wire in it. Actually, yeah, we'll put wire in it. Let's see, which one is it? Okay, new blueprint. Should have used squeak through. Yeah, I didn't think it would be a concern, but definitely wishing I had that. Okay, so all of that was to set a... Was everything misaligned? Wait. I don't know what's happening here. Did I get off the grid? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh gosh. That's gonna keep the bots busy for a while. It's fine. How did I possibly get off the grid? Wait, what? Which one is off? I'm very confused. Or is it just a visual thing? Maybe it wasn't off. But I needed to clear them out so I could see what was happening. Oh, am I an absolute? No? How are these offset? How is that even possible? I'm so confused. What? Do I just copy a new one? I don't know what happened there. How did this one get off? There we go. Okay, so we found where the problem is at least. I wonder if I just let go of click at some point in time. Okay, that should be fine. Bots are probably incredibly overwhelmed right now because I just told them to move like a ton of resources. So we're just gonna throw them in a chest and eventually maybe move them back into the train network. And if not, that's fine. It will be okay because not the end of the world. We have we can push through it. We've done worse. We've done worse this run. This whole thing is worse. There we go. Okay. That should have cleared up a lot of bot actions soon. Is plastic not making its way through? Did I not set a filter for plastic? No, I did. It might not be filling though. Or we could be missing like a stack inserter somewhere. Wait, did these center ones not work? They were working originally. Okay, so the stack inserters in the middle aren't functional for some reason. I wonder if I misaligned them slightly the second time I placed them. I don't think that's... Oops. Wait, let's copy it and paste it instead. I think we placed them in a slightly different spot the second time. I might be able to make it work, though. We'll see. We'll see. Let's remove that, because that's definitely blocking. Let's see if these filter inserters still work. Are my bots still backed up? Yeah, I don't know what I thought this would do. So yeah, we're not moving all of the resources, which isn't great. What if I had just done rows and rows? What if I just did 4 rows of long inserters? Was that an option? How fast would that have moved? Not very. No, that wouldn't have worked very well. Bots need to fix that so I can see what's broken. Because we're obviously not moving, we're not moving enough resources, which makes sense. The long inserters are there as damage control mostly. For whenever things get backed up. At least replacing inserters is not a huge deal. As long as I keep the filters somewhere, I think we can make it work. So I'm actually going to paste them on the side. Like right over here. So that way they're around whenever I realize I need to recopy them. Because everything's broken. Okay, and then I guess I just have to wait for bots to put them back. Wait, what are they still... Oh, there's a second train. Oh, I didn't get all the trains. I did not realize there was still... I thought there was only one train left for them to empty. Yeah, that would do it. Ooh, is that right? It's a shame you're almost ready to leave the planet. I know, but I want to get it working. Like, this wasn't really a great use of time. But I couldn't have it not work. I believed too much in it. Although, admittedly, we haven't produced any LDS for launch. So it's not... It's hard to say we're close to leaving the planet. Because we still need to produce, like, a 700 LDS. Also, I need prods. Prod 3s. Which I can get from somewhere. What about RCU and rocket fuel? Rocket fuel hasn't even started, but rocket fuel will be fine. RCU is about half done. It hasn't produced anything in a long time, but it is half done, technically. We'll leave those building. Yeah, we're still like 45 minutes from launch. Don't worry. And we haven't produced yellow, so we don't actually have everything we need to research rocket. Okay, there we go. We'll just throw this here and hope it's on the right side, because I don't actually know. But yeah, this is such a great, it's such a cool looking train design that I had to try. Although the fact that the bots aren't placing the trains makes me think it's broken, but I think that's just because they finally got their act together. Okay, which one? Oh gosh. Which one did I change? This one, okay. Okay, maybe I just can't fit the regular filter inserters there. Is that the problem? I think that might be the problem. We could roll the dice. It might be okay without them. If these work. These still don't work. Okay, why did it work the first time? Or maybe it didn't? Maybe I just imagined them working? Oh, there's a very small range where it works. Okay. I see. Gotcha. So it isn't a completely lost cause. Because it is a lot more finicky than I thought it was. Okay. So how do I do this? Do I just reset them all? I think I just reset them all, right? Zoomed out so I can see what they were removing. We got iron, we got copper, we got iron, we need plastics. What else did I want to move down the main line? Steel, I think. I wish I could see these. I might just move them closer. There we go. There we go. Stone and bricks. We don't need stone and bricks. We do need steel, though. Yeah, margins. Things do not... Yeah, we don't need stone. So that means we can do more copper and iron, because those are useful. And then circuits. Circuits we don't need to move a ton of. We just need to move a little bit, because we have all the other inserters. And then we just hope that regular long inserters just fill in the gaps, which maybe I shouldn't rely on that, but I'm going to. Yeah, let's try this. Let's try this new redesigned, upgraded, upgraded and hopefully fully functional version. Removing all of these inserters, which should just be those ones. Which one did we just redesign? I think we redesigned that top one. I also might need to move power poles, but that's fine. That was not right. Also not right. Okay, I think that gets everything. I sure hope it does. That can't be good, right? Feel like that was not lined up. But I don't know how to tell. We did fix it, right? I'm pretty sure we fixed it. Relative. Am I imagining that? Is there a second rail in here? Is that the problem? Why is there a rail there? No, I don't think it's the problem, but oh, wait. Where is it supposed to be? Which one's the correct rail? Oh gosh. How did I want this to look? What's broken here, and how do I fix it? Okay, what if I just copy this? Blueprint at 4. Is it 4? Is that too much? Or is it supposed to be 2? Something is clearly wrong, because there's a second rail track behind this. Somehow. Which I can't imagine is supposed to be there. I have no idea how to possibly fix it either. At least the rocket silo is honestly almost researched. That's something. We're probably done with all the purple. As long as we haven't had enough LDS to keep these running, which we might have. It's close, because I did put extra. So we technically might have enough. And now we're out of storage space, so that sounds about right. We need steel for this, of course. Okay, does anyone have any ideas of how to fix what I broke? I think the easiest course of action, right, is to just abandon it and make another one. Can you make it 3.5 relative? No, but it's not offset by half a tile. It's because that's not possible. It could be offset by a full tile, though. Maybe it just needs to be 3 tall. So I say we copy this. This is such a good spot, though. But if I delete this, bots are going to be working forever. Base is limping along while I'm distracted. Yeah, that's why I made sure we had the base set up fully. If only we were producing rocket parts during this time too. That would be helpful, huh? We can do LDS here though. I could convert this to an LDS assembler. That's not a bad idea. This is a lot of LDS too. Okay, so that will help a lot. So while those are doing their thing, we'll put this somewhere next to it and we'll change them to include LDS. That way we at least have something building. Then we have one less thing to worry about right now. So if we're doing LDS, honestly, if I just add LDS here, I think it's fine. I think that's the only change that I needed to make. Actually, no. We have doubled up on steel that we definitely don't need to double up on. So if I change that, I can put it back without having to change anything. And then we filter one of these to LDS as well. Snap it, relative. There we go. So that should change the filters. Once again, we just keep getting blueprints, so we're just gonna keep throwing them wherever. Because that seems to be working all right. Now, copy it to 6. That's a little bit offset, but that's fine. Okay, and now we somehow change all of these assemblers to LDS. And hope it works. Don't know if it will. But if it does, we're golden. I don't know why I thought it would be hard to convert these all to LDS. Not all of these have an output. A lot of these will not work, but that's fine. Wait, did we not change any of the recipes? How did I not change any of the recipes? The train wasn't copied in this blueprint, was it? Yeah, that makes sense. That sounds like a mistake I would make. That's fine. That's an easy fix. Or I copied the wrong one. Either way. Yeah, this is why we keep getting blueprints. Yeah, that makes sense now. Because I just try to, like, copy these and then immediately click on the wrong thing. How is that possible? Did I click absolute? Okay, never mind. Now I see why it's possible. Does this work? Okay, that should change all the filters, so that way LDS can go through. There we go. Okay, yeah. It only took a couple extra steps, but that's fine. Haven't figured out what to do with these. We did research the silo, so that's something. No idea what's broken here. Have not figured that out yet. Have not figured that out yet. Okay, so we obviously need a... two-tile gap like that. I'm so confused. What is this rail? Is this rail not placed on the grid? Did I somehow manage to place a rail off the grid? Because that doesn't look right. Like, this is too wide, and it doesn't match up with this one. How? I'm so confused. Or is each one different? What is this? What is this? What is happening right now? That doesn't look right. I don't know what the problem is, but I don't like it. Okay, these middle ones I don't think are supposed to be possible. I think these are the natural ones. These are what they're supposed to look like. And that's why the inserters weren't working. Because they're supposed to be like 2 tiles closer than I had, maybe? Let's see if this fixes it. Probably not. Can't really tell because they're ghosts. Oh my gosh, what's the term for that? Those optical illusions that shouldn't be possible at all, but are. Like the never-ending staircase and stuff. Is there a term for that? Painful? We could go with painful. That's what this feels like right now. Why did I use cut here? Oh, that's weird. That's fine. Okay, I don't know if these filter inserters work. Let's try it. Okay, so it wasn't a margins issue, Tice. It was me somehow placing a rail on a single tile, which is cursed. Um, very cursed. That explains why this has more of a gap than I thought it would. And then, now what do I do? How do I clear these? Do I just like empty my inventory and call it good? Do I just like, oh wait, that's not right. Do I have anything important? Probably. How do I deal with this? Because I can't give bots this many actions, right? Like last time I did that, they never stopped, which was not good. Oh no, I don't know what I gave somewhere. Yeah, just be glad I didn't play with permanents. I did consider it, and then briefly realize, and then quickly realized, no, I don't want. No, I will not do that. But it was considered. Okay, I have an idea. Just so I can get some of it working, we'll just cut the ones that are empty, and then we can test to see if it's fixed now. I can't believe that we placed that on off the grid though. That's so bizarre. Oh, literally the first train is broken. Of course. It's a great start. Imagine the huge slobs of non-functioning factory. Yeah, we would just keep abandoning our factory. I think those are off. Okay, so what is this supposed to tile on? 4? Like when it's set up correctly? Or is it 3? I'm confused again. What if I just don't make it tile? What if I just place it one at a time? Height of 2? Just copy the top train and all the inserters so the rail will be in the correct position. That's what I'm trying to do. It's not working. You have to put it on some kind of relative. I could maybe just try putting on a relative and then you're copying both trains? What would that do? What does that do though? Like I don't think copying the trains is causing any of the problem. It's causing the problems. Unless you have a specific idea of why you think the trains are the issue. I don't know why that didn't make it. Um, I mean, well, we can try. Rails are off-grid too, right? No, they shouldn't be. They're not supposed to be. It's really weird that I was able to place them slightly off-grid, but they're not supposed to be. I think they are right now. You can place rails off-grid, but you can't place a stretch of rails off-grid, right? Oh, I guess you can. So which one is right? So is this not the right gap? They can be both on and off grid. So maybe this wasn't correct. So which is the correct one? I don't know if I can make it work with a one tile. Can I? Maybe I need to... Maybe I need to do another set and copy it in pairs? We... Apparently, you don't have this issue when lining stuff up vertically, so I didn't know it would be a concern. But they can't be like completely off grid if you use the rail planner, but apparently they can be half off grid. Which is weird. I don't know, I cannot think of a way to make this work. There is precisely one tile between these. So what if I do another one tile? But those aren't lined up. I don't think it's possible to make this tessellate in any way that works. Snap to grid has to be a multiple of 2. Yeah, because snap to grid doesn't like the fact that it's off the grid, which it makes sense. What if we try your plan? 3.5. Does it like 3.5? No, it doesn't. 7/2? No, that didn't work either. If you copy only one rail, the first copy will be exactly 4 tiles. Yeah, but then it doesn't work. Like, if I copy things, I can paste stuff. But I can't make the train work, right? I could copy the rails that way, but it won't work, I don't think. Because it doesn't need to be 4 tiles, it actually needs to be 3. And I don't know if we can paste it to 3. Because of how the game handles trains. Honestly, the idea of making it 6 isn't bad if I could somehow make a second train here. Yeah, come on, Woob. You have so many... Everything is the game is so great, and then you go and you let me make a 1 tile wide train. This is on them. I take no responsibility for this. I'm out of ideas. We can't make this work because this is we're trying to tessellate a 3 tile train, which Factorio does not let you do. Does the idea work if it is 4? Wait, is this 4? No, this is still 1. So yeah, the idea does not work with 4. And I can't figure out how to get a third one in here. Well, maybe. I don't know how the inserters will work. This looks more scuffed. But it has promise. Right? Oh, this can't fit that many inserters. Also, this isn't even a 1 tile gap. It needs to go 1 tile lower. Just give me 1 second to build that. There we go. Well, now they're lined up. This is so... And I think it just matters. Just place it correctly by hand. Yeah, it's looking like the easier solution right now. Okay, I think that works. Aside from the ghost rails under there, which is such a bizarre concept. Okay, so now that we have a larger one, I think we can game the system by tessellating it to 6, right? Like, this might work. By making it a multiple of 2 that we're copying, I think it might be functional. We are going to wait until we copy this 30, before we copy this 30,000 times, but I think this has promise. How's LDS? We've produced literally 10. Actually, no, we produce more than that. I guess we could just start putting LDS in a chest, huh? Not a bad idea. Also, apparently I only have steel, so we'll just throw it at the end. How does this not work? Oh, it already moved it. That's why it wasn't working. Okay, let's just grab LDS and put it here. There we go. Okay, that'll get us a launch. I guess I could have had... Oh my gosh, bots are still deleting things. Rip? What rip? Oh, did we mess something up? What did we break? You can't use that emote. That makes me think everything's broken. No, but you can because it's a good emote. Oh, nothing? Oh, thank God. I was slightly panicking there for a bit because like everything's already broken enough. And I'm just like, oh God, things are more broken. Everything's ruined. Okay, let's see if these work. You know, I think they do. Well, sorry for the fact that we didn't actually copy the filters. But aside from that, which, you know, that's not important. Aside from that, everything's going great. I see nothing wrong here. Okay. This does work. Somehow. Okay, so we gamed the system. Perfect. Now, all we need to do is paste it a ton, and oh my gosh, which one was it? I think it was this one, right? Yeah. And that's as far as we go. And then maybe we can just like eventually start clearing these back out, but honestly, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about those. I also don't think I have power poles in the thing I just pasted, which is not ideal. Okay, so now that I have that, what do we do with this? I don't really remember. We produced all the science, so like we don't really need this train at all. So I guess it's going to be the RCU train, which means... Oh no. Whoops. We have to be fast here. Actually, we don't have to be fast, we just have to be smart, which means we're doomed. I'm sure it'll fix itself. It usually does. I mean, it never has, but we can be optimistic. Okay. That's better. We just need to remove the stack inserter and Uh-oh. That can't be a good sound. Okay. It is a perfectly fine sound. I heard it paste something. It was, once again, a power pole. Okay, I think that works. They all have filters, so that is the correct one. So let's name it. Filtered wagons. There we go. Okay. Everything's getting power poles. Cool. Now I have to build stuff with this. The throughput is so much worse. Oh wait, now the long inserters don't work. Do they? Well, I can't tell. I don't think the long inserters work. Oh well, that's fine. We're not fixing this again. It's perfectly functional. Well, maybe not. Perfectly functional. Also, I like how I have all these trains. I waste like 20 trains and like 100 stack inserters before we even reach the mall because I just placed it in a completely random spot. Then we get green chips. Same way. Input, input. Yeah, see, this is more like what I expected it to look like. You know, 20 minutes ago before we realized it was completely scuffed. But yeah, this is all right. Oh, wait. Did I eventually decide to move wire in between them? I thought about it. I don't know if I actually did. I don't think I actually did it. Okay, that's fine. It's too late. It's too late for me. It's over. This is this is the last version of the build. There we go. Although I like the concept. I'm really bummed that the long inserters don't work, but would fast inserters work? Okay, can you downgrade a fast inserter or a long inserter into a fast inserter? No. That's fine. We can just deconstruct all long inserters. And replace them with fast inserters, I guess. Which we'll just be able to do with a blueprint pretty easily. Yeah, there we go. We just need to choose a spot for them. That actually was less easy than I thought it would be, because our zoom goes so fast. But the idea was there. I probably should have tessellated these. It's kind of... Well, is it too late now? I don't think it's too late now. We just need to make a blueprint of only these inserters, and make it a height of 3. That doesn't work. How does that immediately not work? I'm so confused. Oh wait, I think it's because there's already inserters there. Maybe they are fine. Maybe the inserters are fine. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. We had a good run. Let's just fill in the gaps. There we go. Look at this transfer speed. I can't actually tell, but I'm assuming it's better. At least for a little bit. These were supposed to be long inserters with a limit of 1. So fast inserters with no stack size limit was not a great replacement of them. Probably will cause problems later. But I'm glad we have them. That's for sure. Because it is better than nothing. Well, maybe. Well, look at that. These don't even work. Perfect. This is a flawless design. It probably doesn't help that I have, like, what, a single copper? That might not even run. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, it's working. So now we need to make prods, which... Technically we can move down the line. But not safely. So we're just kind of hoping that this works. Because it might. I don't know for sure, but I think it's going to be okay. We need a lot of speed mods to make up for the fact that we haven't been producing anything for quite a while. LDS is done, though. Probably. Or at least it's pretty darn close, so we don't have to worry about that. I could just move... You know, it's not a bad option for me to just filter out all of everything from the end of this and send it back on up, because that might work better. Although things are still moving along. If I downgrade all of these to stack size 1, we can pass stuff into this drain. That would be really scuffed. But at this point, I want things to actually, like, work, not just be completely scuffed. I don't know why these aren't powered, though. I definitely see power poles. I wonder if we ran out. I wouldn't be surprised by that. Okay, these aren't getting red chips. If they're not getting red chips, that means the filter inserters don't work either. Cool. So we're relying entirely on the fast inserters to keep these moving. That's not great. Although I think the problem here is just that we're not producing enough reds, right? Yeah, because it's like a 1-to-2 ratio. So really I should just have more of these first. Yeah, I think that's the only problem there. Okay. I don't know how to speed this up. We definitely need to... We definitely need to get all the blue chips and RCUs from here. We cannot do new ones. We could reverse them all. That's an option. That's not a bad option. Like, eventually just just swap all these inserters and start moving everything towards some central point. I think that's valid. Let's see if we can get some radar vision down there, though, so I don't have to go all the way down. Because if I just, where's this? Yeah, if I just cut this entire thing, it's like all the way down, then we can mess with it and maybe send these RCUs back up along with the blue chips, because blue chips would be super helpful. These aren't producing fast enough. I don't know what the problem is with them, though. Red chips? Wait, what is the ratio? These produce in 6 seconds? Oh, it is 2 to 1. Yeah, we don't have that. Okay. What are these limited by? What are they limited by? These just don't run. Oh, they don't actually grab from the train. I offset them too much. Okay, well that would do it. Not great, but not the end of the world. So input, output, input, output. We can do another, let's do another wire. I feel like we're running low on wire. Input, output, input, output. Red chips and red chips. And then I think we can copy that a couple times, right? And then we need more green chips, then we need more red chips. And unfortunately, I can't really copy and paste the assemblers that well. So we just have to like hand build this with the way we've designed it, which isn't great. But I think it will do the job. We can get more speed modules, which we also don't really need speed modules. We really just need to start producing the RCUs, because I think we can just fill these. I think we can just start filling these. I sure hope these are set up correctly. Also have no idea how LDS ended up in here. I think I control-clicked at some point. Plastic is not making it through, or it could be just... No, it's just input speed, or assembling speed. Okay, that's fine. These probably need more double input, single output for most things. Okay, so why didn't this work? Did I not cut every single assembler? Oh, this doesn't have stack. This doesn't have the stack inserters in it. Or fast inserters. Wow, this is not a functional blueprint. What a way to end. Try to fix things with a blueprint that is not even remotely connected. There we go. These middle ones aren't powered. That's not great. Okay, but we are getting speeds again. That means we can start doing RCUs. Just wherever they want to be is not a bad option. And we can just kind of paste this wherever, and it should work. We do need to kind of hand feed it. Not really hand feed it, but we need to pass the blue chips from the other side. Maybe even make like a little recycle loop. Because that sounds like a great use of bot time. Maybe not the best use, but it will work. But yeah, we need to get a filter inserter to pass everything back up through the lane. Well, eventually. Which means, I guess we'll probably just use regular inserters for this. Because I think it can go wherever. We just need things moving prod mods and filters and RCUs. Processing units and RCUs. Yeah, those are the only important things. Snap to grid 6. Okay, I think that does work. Okay, we'll send those back up. And then we will somehow... Actually, we'll unload them here and pass them to the other train. There we go. We have like a whole base designed around this now. It's awesome. We're moving up in the world. Our bots are kind of building a bit slowly, which makes sense. We did just give them way too many actions. Where did we stop the inserters? About here? Okay, so that means we can just sideload here, and then we'll be perfectly fine. So we need probably blue chips in one and RCUs in the other, and then we'll pass them back down through the train. Because I want to use this train, even if this is a terrible idea. I want to feel like I've used up this train as much as I can. So we're gonna get our use out of it. That's for sure. There we go. And then add a few inputs. Perfect. Okay, does that look good? Not really. I should probably hire some bot managers to handle the bots. If handling them is called throwing a grenade at them, I don't think HR will like that. But I think you're onto something. Okay, this new train does work a lot better. Still isn't good by any means. The fact that half of my filter inserters aren't working though is actually quite bad because those were kind of essential for it to run how I wanted. I don't think it's fully breaking things, but it's definitely not helping. Like these are not working. Like this lane is just bricked somehow. Or it's just not getting enough resources. Okay, never mind. It might have still been building. This one is bricked though. Yeah, these filter inserters are supposed to be the things passing the low throughput resources around that would keep getting bricked. Will those work? Yeah, they will eventually work. I wonder if there's a way to fix it. Well, not really. But what if I can move them just like a little bit higher? I think that works, actually. No, I think that fixes it. So we just need to do just filter inserters now. And throw them in between. Imagine chatting off grid as well. It's like having a bit of a stronk there, Mr. Bond. Welcome, Fred Rafe. We should have finished up like half an hour ago, but I decided to redesign the train, which was maybe not a good idea. But that's where we're at right now. Okay. Also, the trains are slightly half off grid, which is absolutely terrible. I don't like it. They're like partially on grid, but also partially not. Oh wait, this won't really work. It gives me filter inserters on half of them, but that doesn't actually fix the problem, does it? No, because then these ones still need them. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, now I actually have to re-blueprint this. There we go. Snap to grid relative. We'll make it 6. So we had to fix it because this is these tessellate on a 3, like a 3 wide area or something, which is very unfortunate. I really hope that I placed this right. It's so hard to tell. I'm sure it's fine. The Schrodinger's wagon, they're both off and on grid. Did I make that joke earlier, or was that about something else? I feel like I definitely said that earlier. I'm glad we're thinking the same thing. Trains are somehow on a 1x1 grid, which is also a 2x2 grid. Exactly. And it's not great. I don't like it. It's also, yeah, we broke a lot of things because of that. Okay, do these work again? What's in the filter inserters that isn't in other things? Okay, I think the filter inserters are set up correctly. So that means we should be getting RCUs, because that fixes the, I think that fixes the throughput problems. Nope. No, it does not. Cool. What's broken now? I don't know why it's not working now. I thought that fixed it. It could just be that they're slow, and then we just put a bunch of stuff. It might take a bit to get it down here. Any spoilers for the next adventure? I haven't fully decided what I'll be doing next. Also, bots are still doing a lot of work, which I don't quite know what they're doing. I feel like I definitely deconstructed something somewhere, and they've been moving a lot of things around since then. They deleted like 500 stack inserters, all with full hands. That's probably what my bots have been doing. A clean, organized city block? That doesn't really sound fun. It would need, if it was with a mod, maybe. But like, this is just a continuation of Meme Run Monday. The only reason I'm not doing it is because I'm finishing it on a Friday, which I don't normally do, is because I missed Tuesdays and Thursdays streams due to appointments and babysitting our nieces and nephews. So that kind of threw things off, but for the most part, like I have plenty of stuff already planned for them, I think, for normal run stuff. Space exploration takes care of that. So meme runs that are like less than 10 hours long are really what I'm looking for. I know no mega base stuff. There's a cool no belts, all items are fluid. I want to do no pipes first, but yeah, that would be pretty fun. Okay, well these are working, kind of. I imagine we're just low on cables? Are we low on copper or are we just low on cables? I probably just stopped pasting cables, didn't I? Okay, well that's fine. I'll just do that. And I'm stuck, like completely. There we go. Oh, that was a mess. But yeah, I do want to do that one, and I also want to do all pipes. No pipes, you think, is about the all burners challenge? Maybe a little easier. There's no way it's not. There's no way it's a little easier. It has to be way easier. You are completely underestimating how terrible burners are and how little fluids you need for a launch. Burners are so bad. Do these not have outputs? Oh, wait. We're just backed up. Okay. What if we... Let's see. Do we have chains? I guess we'll just copy this. See if we can tessellate it somehow. These don't look like they tessellate very well, but I might... I think I'm not supposed to look at the assemblers. I think that's right. If it's not, we've had worse problems. Yeah, I feel like, well, depending on the day, I could... No pipes would probably be a one day thing unless I wanted to just do fun things. And then I would like finish on a Tuesday. Yeah, well that's why it's not, that's why I don't think it would be really comparable to burners. Because it's pretty much the first like hour is not affected at all. So the only thing that's really affected is yellow and purple science. And I mean, maybe it could be really bad. It's just hard to picture that being that much worse. I think we're just going to delete these and start sending these up. You know what just occurred to me? How many beacons can we place on a rocket? Also, what does the rocket silo look like? These are questions that need to be answered. And probably will be. This should work. Everything's being sent back through the lane. I really just hope there's enough blue chips backed up that this continues running. Because we only need 720, right? Okay, so 450. So we don't have a ton of RCUs, but they should finish in time. which leaves us with what? Rocket fuel. Rocket fuel's not too bad. I don't know if we have chem plants, though. We also haven't really had steel or made anything in a while. Is that updated? Yes, these are the orange ones. The orange ones from my channel points. A rocket silo looks like a hole in the ground. Sometimes it also has a rocket in that hole. It's a covered hole in the ground, right? Surely OSHA would not like it if it was just like completely exposed. Although I guess OSHA probably does not condone of any of the space that we have, so maybe maybe we need a better we need a better hold on. I had a cough. Maybe we need a better agency that doesn't let this let this stuff happen. Okay, we're out of petroleum, but that's fine. We don't really need it. I need blue chips. You have a big question? Is it how the heck am I gonna do a chemical plant? Because I don't know. That will be a mystery. What socks will I wear on the 25th? That depends. So I'll probably wear like 2 pairs because I will probably start the day wearing my warmest, fuzziest socks because it's probably going to be cold. It usually is. I think fuzzy penguin socks because those will be fun. But then my family usually gets me a pair of socks for Christmas as well. Or some fun socks for Christmas. So there will probably be 1 pair in there that I really like and want to immediately wear that day. So I don't know what those will be. But I imagine there will be a new pair that I will be wearing, along with the fuzzy penguin socks in the morning. So that should like mostly answer the question. We also need concrete, which isn't too bad, right? We just need to get iron. Do I need offshore pumps? Not really. You know what? This looks like a good spot. Wait, we need regular. Yeah, we're just gonna steal water from power. I don't think what could go wrong there. We also need beacons. Beacons would work really well in this mall, wouldn't they? We have everything we need for beacons here. Right here would be a great beacon assembler. Wait, we don't have beacons. We didn't research them. We have enough purple, right? Yeah, that should be enough. Let's just handcraft some pipe. That will finish, I imagine. Well, hopefully. What else don't we need? We don't need this. We can make this a beacon assembler as well. And this wire is backed up. Okay, those will be good beacon assemblers. Because I don't know how many beacons I can fit on this silo. I want to see if we can fit, like, a dumb amount. Ooh, mismatched socks. For some reason, that's not something I like to do. I mismatch my shoes, but I don't generally mismatch socks. Setting a new trend? People have been doing that for a while. It's always been pretty popular. Although a lot of times it's due to just not having a matching sock clean. As opposed to being, like, intended. But yeah, it's something that people tend to do. Do these work? Nope. But yeah, I don't know. There's something about it that just never really sat well with me. I think it's because I also mismatched my shoes. So I was like, this is a bit too much. Wait, we're not getting water. Oh, this isn't connected. I see the problem. These last 3 don't work. Let's see, I guess we'll just build it by hand. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, okay. Completely forgot that they weren't powered. Okay, will this work? I don't know if those are connected. I don't think these ones are. Somehow those ones are, though. That's weird. Okay, there's 1. There's 2, 3. Technically this works. I think what we're going to do is just output them into a chest. And then give them... Actually, is this enough? No, I think this is technically enough. We just need to output into a chest and we're good. Yeah, so we give them all the bricks we need. We need to get some iron. Unfortunately, we're not able to place stone bricks off the grid. Very sad. Let's see if we can get beacons started up. Beacon... I really hope this makes beacons. I feel like I'm missing something in the beacon recipe. But I don't think I am. I imagine it's fine. And that will make way too many beacons, but that's okay because... Whoa, we can't make those. Yeah, it's gonna make way too many beacons, but we'll survive. Okay, we'll give them 4 chests. And then we need to get the iron ore. Which is mostly copper now, or mostly coal. Perfect. But yeah, maybe I'll try the just no pipes on Monday. Can you pass everything through a boiler? I hope so, because that's kind of what I kind of hope you can. I thought somebody said you could, but I never tested that. Because if you can't, I don't know how you could do heavy oil at all, advanced oil at all. You like Dobby's opinion on wearing matching socks? What's his opinion on it? Is it just that he's happy to have socks? Okay, well, time for rocket fuel. Oh my gosh, did we like crack it all? Why did we crack all of our rocket fuel? Do I have a buffer chest of solid fuel? Okay, good. We're not dumb. It's like the only reason we would have done this is if we had the solid fuel already prepped. And we do. Oh no. Deconstruction planer for just rocks and things. And cliffs. Wait, how do you deconstruct a cliff? There we go. They have made a mistake in the shop. They is giving you 2 of the same, so it's like that's the intended way. I like it. Wait. Wait. Are they doing that? Did they announce that in one of the Friday facts? Mirrored machines? Because that's horrible. I like it. Wait, I don't need chem plants. I need assembly machines, right? Yeah. Okay. This will work. Input, output, power. Then we can copy this. And then hopefully this tessellates. I sure hope that tessellates. We'll wait a bit, see if it does. Let's see. Where can we get light oil from? I like how I just went around that pipe. That didn't work. There we go. Why is there LDS on this? Oh, right. Because we just converted that into an LDS assembler. We didn't remove the outputs. Yeah, that tracks. Okay, there we go. Can I get these to connect? I might not be able... I might have to use the storage tank trick one more time. Yeah, I think we need a storage tank. You are known for... I don't know what this one's referring to. Because I haven't done anything bad right now. Like, this isn't a problem. We did that when we were done with purple science. I was just confused briefly. Will this work? No, I think we need to do... I think we need to do a long inserter output. It wasn't a great decision, I agree with you there. It definitely wasn't the smartest move, but it's not as bad as I thought it was, which I will take that victory. Not as bad as I thought it was award. It's really, it's the only award that I win most of the time, but I'm glad I have it. We won't be able to connect these for a while, but I think these should work. We can just like make it 12 and paste it a few times. Does that work? Do I need 64 of these? It could have been worse as a great defense. I think so. That's like one very good defense in court too. I could have done a worse crime, Mr. Judge. It's the only defense you need. Does this work? It's also very applicable comparison because I don't know what kind of crimes we're committing right here, but I don't think that they're great. I can't connect these two grids. And I don't have a pump, or I don't have a tank. Do I have a pump? Wait, what? Can I use this? Can I have used this glitch somehow? That's an option. That's a possibility. There we go. Let's see if this works. Let's see if we can get this to work in our favor. I don't actually know how the glitch works, so I don't know if I'm doing it right. The ability to like pass fluids through the output. Okay, I don't think it actually works. We need iron plates. That's fine. Oh wait, that's what we were missing for the storage tanks? Well, that's fine. We can work with that then. We forgot every single power pole. Every single one. There we go. Okay. So the tank, the reason I wanted a tank so badly is that you can use them generally to connect things that are slightly off-grid from each other that you couldn't attach that easily without it. Not perfect, but it has a little bit more leniency than a pipe does for connecting to off-center things. It's still tricky, but it works better. Okay, so that bridges the gap a little bit, I think. I feel like these should connect, but they don't. What if I use an underbelt? An underpipe also has some leniency. Oh, that's the one, right? That doesn't work, though. See, those don't connect. They're so close. I guess I could do a second tank. Because clearly, that's not where I needed the tank. What I really needed was a tank right here. For this corner. Yeah! Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, now that does connect? Nope. Okay, we've definitely used the tank trick before, but like, I can't always get it to work, so part of me is convinced that it doesn't actually do anything. But we've done it like 3 times and it's been fine. So I think it is real. We just don't know how to work. We just don't know how to utilize it to its fullest extent. There we go. There we go. That got it to work. Yeah, I was just trying to connect it. You know, you never know. Like, what if they have a built-in pump? I had to be sure. Didn't want to be waiting around because I forgot to power my storage tank, you know? Okay, there we go. This should be everything we need. I haven't really checked on beacons, but I'm assuming beacons are fine. And then we're just going to do this remotely because we decided we wanted to launch the silo all the way on the other side of the base, which was Ooh, far. Very far. Oh my gosh, how far is this? Can we cut through here? I think we can just cut through this. Because we're done with purple. There we go, that works. And RCUs have not... Well, okay, RCUs are probably done, right? No, they not. They have not produced in a while. That's not great. It's not the end of the world. Because RCUs are producing, should be done in like 10 minutes. Rocket fuel should be done in like 10. So we should be fine. I was hoping those would produce. I must have accidentally deconstructed the cargo wagon, though. Can I just go through here? Yeah, okay, that worked. Okay. Yeah, not the end of the world. We probably backed up a bunch of speed mods from that too, so I imagine we'll be fine. Speaking of speeds, we do need to find some, because there should be plenty in this. Which we don't really need for RCUs anymore. We need them for... we need them for... I can't think of it. Now let's keep the chest. Speeds. Speeds. We need them for our beacons. And then we'll feed whatever left to RCUs, but I don't think we'll have any. Okay, yeah, we've pretty much... Okay, so our reversing this did work very well. We did move all of the RCUs that were wasted. There's a lot of other resources wasted here, but I am less concerned about those. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have more than enough speeds. Okay, let's see if beacons worked. You have a mod that adds power to chests, and if left unpowered, they start spilling items? That's fantastic. Why? I'm trying to think of something that would actually, like, add a lot to. Is it just to make people suffer from small mistakes? Because, I mean, that's fair. Or does it combine with another mod where, like, power is actually, like, an issue? Oh, wait. Does that mean if you... Does that mean if your power dips at all, you, like, just blow up? Like, anytime there's a brownout? Because that, having one brownout cause your entire base to, like, spill everywhere is actually pretty funny. Oh. Oh. So it's just, like, to, force people to... Polka dot socks? Yeah. Polka dot socks. It's just to force people to, like, do things okay. Give some punishment to their actions. I get it. I'm on board with this. Polka dot socks, yeah. They're nice and orange and red and yellow. Lots of fun colors. They are what my channel points are built around. Or the channel point icon is built around. Okay, so we should hopefully be getting rocket fuel. It's incredibly far from my base, which isn't great. I also think I need to make another filter splitter, but I might just take a filter splitter from somewhere. But I should be good. Should be good on that. And then you would need some unreliable power mod too, or you just need to be bad at the game and just keep having constant brownouts. That is another option. Oh, hold on. Never mind. I thought I heard the door. Might have imagined it. Okay, this is a really long train. I wonder if there would have been a way to design it with gaps I could walk between, but I think that would have required me to, like, not have throughput halfway down. Which probably wouldn't have worked great. It was meant for dangerous ores. People couldn't store ores in big chests. What's dangerous ores? Or danger ores? Dangerous? I mean, I know what it's going for. Dangerous ores works, I guess. Does it make them explode? I've heard about that mod, but I've never understood what that means. Also, whoops. That was uncapped. Let's limit it now so we don't waste any more resources. Important things. I think we're good on underground, so we can just squeeze through here. There we go. All map is covered in mixed ores. You can't build on ores. Oh, that is not what I expected then. I thought it was something that made ores like explode, which would be really funny if your warehouse of ores just exploded everywhere. Except miners? Well, yeah, that makes sense. You can't place anything. You have to hand mine. You have to hand mine a 3x3 grid and just slowly shift your drills over. Yeah, your things go boom, but I thought the ore. So I was picturing like, imagine you have a smelting lane, and if anything is backed up on the belt for like 30 seconds, it blows up. Like they have like a shelf life. I don't know how that would work. I imagine it would be incredibly UPS intensive for every single ore to have a timer on it, but it would be funny. I can see how you would want it for that mod then, because you're just sitting there trying to mine out as much ore as you can so you can build. So you'd have so much stuff sitting in warehouses. Okay, is that everything I need? Okay, we can start the silo. I really hope beacons were building. Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, what's wrong with beacons? Wait, where did we... Didn't we make them over here? Yeah, something's definitely not working with beacons, clearly. I don't know what the problem with them is, though. Oh, they might not be getting enough red chips. Or steel. They're not getting anything. That means they don't have inserters. Oh, okay. Wait, is there any chance the beacon's outputted? No. No, that's not possible. Okay. That's a fair mistake, then. Do I actually have steel in here? I also don't have steel. So it was never going to work. Yeah, that tracks. Because we decided not to produce LDS here, I just kind of didn't end up connecting steel. So I guess we steal steel from here. So that way we can get these, and then we can just start handcrafting them as well. Honestly, I might just handcraft them, like, basically completely. These can just go straight down, and we'll just add a bunch of inserters, and I'm sure some of them will work. There we go, it's perfect. Okay, let's see if we can also handcraft some beacons. We need bacon for launch. It's very important. Technically not really important at all, but it's important, and we must have it. Okay. How many do we want? Well, actually, I don't know how many we can fit around, so I guess just all of them? And then rocket control units are good. Rocket fuel... Okay. Rocket fuel is catching up to RCUs, which makes sense, because RCUs were stalled for so long. That's not necessarily a problem. We could speed up... Let's see, what are these limited by? Assembly machines, probably. No, speed modules? Okay, we can give them like 4 stacks of speed modules, and then RCUs will recover. We're just going to run along this belt, because this gives us everything we need for bacon. We're just going to do another bacon assembler, too. There we go. This is going to be too many beacons, but, you know, that's not a problem. We can live with that. Bacon. Give it an input from the same chest. There we go. Those will build. Don't know why I think I'll need this much, but I'm glad I'm doing it. And then, you know what? Let's make these bots work. Let's get like 5 logistic bots to bring me those beacons. Which definitely don't need to do. But they're gonna. Where are you at? Bring me a beacon. All of the beacons. 100. There we go. Okay. He's gonna be working overtime, but that's okay because I don't appreciate him. You had fun modding some Dangerous presets, vanilla with Crustorio, Pi, Oh, there's ores in there. Okay. Thought it was just all of them. Vanilla with Crest Oreo, Pie, BZ, Exotic Industries, and IR2. Sounds a little bit better. Is there anything important in here? Probably not. Nah. Yeah, I'm sure it's okay. Hey, look, he did his job. He's actually doing things, which is surprising. Okay, we'll get a chest because... Oh! Wait, is that out of range? That's so weird. Oh, wait. Is it because we upgraded it before we built it? Probably. Yeah, I think we upgraded it before we built it. Okay, so we have a couple ways to do this, but because we can put so many inserters in a single tile, we're definitely going to do it. Somehow utilize that. Also, we're low on RCUs, so let's just give them, like, I don't know, half of them? Yeah, there's no way we're going to be placing 75 beacons, so that should be good. Wait. 25 per stack. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be placing 25 beacons here. Okay, so these will start filling. Okay, where's the silo? Also, I don't think it really matters, but is there any way we can go through this? Oh my gosh. We can. Oh my. What have I done? Yes. This is how you're supposed to place the beacons. I like this. And then I'm assuming I'll figure out a way to power them. We might have to move some for power poles. But this works great. I don't know what this belt is, but it keeps getting in the way, so I don't like it. How many beacons is this? What is the power cost of this silo going to be? There's too many questions that need answered. We could research those real quick. That's a good idea. Thanks for the reminder. I mean, we have the research time, and we have the resources. Good idea. I was thinking they were, like, harder to get, but it's really just a matter of we don't have them, more than, like, they're difficult. Okay, I don't think hand feeding this will work very well, but it's worth a shot. Okay, so this should be like 25 beacons, right? Oh my god, 40 beacons. You know what? When I said there's no way we're going to get this many beacons, or 75 beacons, I thought we weren't even going to get close. But 40 is still a lot. Okay, RCUs are not producing yet. Or they're not done quite yet. Oh, these don't have an output? So that doesn't help my RCU production. We could also speed them up a little bit. Like, I could move one of these beacons. Maybe. Oh, except for I can't give my bots aren't I don't have enough bots to have them clear my inventory for me. There we go, substations. Where are they at? Where are they at? Or I guess the better question is, do I have resource? Oh yeah, this works super well. Perfect. They should all be powered. 800% speed boost. Is it really going to be that high? Wait, what's the power draw going to be? I don't think I have the power for this. Do I? Unless I shut down my whole base. I can't power this rocket. Yeah, don't worry. I will wait. I will wait. Huh. Oh, wait. I have an idea. We'll remove one of these. And we'll put a ton of stack inserters, because I don't think I can hand fill it fast enough. So we're going to need some stack inserters to help me. Which, I guess we can start by just putting... You know, there is a chance that I don't have to lose out on the beacon bonus, too. Uh, it doesn't work. Okay, I can sacrifice one beacon. I can sacrifice one beacon and have stack inserters. I think that's worth it. Especially because how many stack inserters can I fit in here? Eh, not as many as I would like. You know what? Now we're gonna try our best to hand feed it. Luckily, the silo barely consumes any power until it launches. Oh, does it not? So that 40 megawatts isn't going to affect anything? Or do I need to cut power to my whole base? One beacon or 2 million stacks? 2 million stacks? I don't think I can get 2 million stacks. Is this like a billion lion situation? Let's see. I think the 2 million stack inserters will win. Because that's a lot of stack inserters. Okay, how many more do I need? Also, is this within build range? Okay, how do we speed up beacons? We're still missing 23. These have not started working yet, so that's a great sign that I did it right. Actually, I don't think there's anything broken. I just didn't have the resources. We can probably take wires from here and handcraft some. Steel as well. We should be able to get from this other side. I don't know why LDS stopped. Oh, I think we filled up all the chests. You'll need 19 megawatts worth of beacon. Okay, I have that much. Okay, is there anything else in here that I can take? You know, we could beacon the beacons. That's an option. It's not the worst option I've had today. I might replace them with speed modules in them. Oh my gosh. This is just a normal silo. Steam tank batteries? That's a good idea. Wait, how many is this? Is this still 40? Oh, that feels like I could get one more in there. But no, no, never mind. The tolerance is lower than I thought it was. Never mind. I thought I had like an extra tile I could shift the other part of the base down. But that's fine. We'll survive. Then more speeds. Okay, these actually they're almost done. Probably because the bots were still giving it to me. And also because I handcrafted like 8 and increased my production by a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of the reasons the beacons are almost done. Okay. I think beacons are done, right? Cool. 19.2 megawatts, exactly. It's like you did the math. Okay, I think we're still waiting on RCUs, right? Are we still, really? Are we waiting on rocket control units? No? How much are in there? Oh, yeah, no, that has 750. Okay. With speed mod 3s, I'm not making I'm not making 80 speed 3s. You can't we've delayed things enough. I have to draw the line somewhere. Okay. You know, I'm gonna make a save. Just in case I can't keep up with the launch speed. But I think we have everything we need. I do have an idea to make it that I don't have to think about what I grab. That way we have like a safety net. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. We need to filter everything. That's what it's looking like. Every single thing needs to be filtered. There we go. Do I have another button for this? Nope. Okay. So we just have to hope that my mouse works. There we go. So I'm doing this so that way I don't have to worry about what I'm clicking on, because there is no way. Shift click doesn't work. Unless I rebind it. Okay, that should be fine. Yes, it does. I don't know what to tell you. It wasn't working. Did you rebind it on yours as well? Because I am shift clicking right now. Every form of shift clicking. You have to copy a slot first? Oh. That's important details. I'm not wrong. Okay, ready? Let's see if I can keep up at all. Okay, yeah, the filtered slots were pretty necessary for this. It's going less fast, not as fast as I thought, but it is it is still going pretty fast. I mean, I guess it's still probably slower than like only speed 3s, right? It's just way faster than I expected, and it looks really dumb. Okay, what's the most iconic thing from the run? Trains. We need to launch a train wagon. I think. Because that's what got us all of our rocket parts, and it only made it like 3 hours slower than if we didn't try to use them at all. Okay, and then, yeah, this mod is cursed, but we did launch a rocket. Way slower. Honestly, probably about half the speed we could have, like, for a first try, because we just wanted to make the absolute worst things possible. Very glad I did that, but it did delay things a bit. But I think it added more fun, because we ended up, well, with 3 different train designs, all of them terrible, but in different ways. This one actually works really well. It just can't handle that many different resources. But this one had the highest throughput. This one, I think, if we refined the filters, could have worked really well and been like 4 blue belts worth of resources and mixed and stuff. It would have been cool. But that would require a lot of trial and error. And then we had this one, which just theoretically could move like 10 blue belts of resources at a time, but it never did because they didn't grab full stack sizes and they clogged up like instantly. So it was moving like 1 belt of resources. No, two red belts of resources. This design is all right, but I really, really love the advanced oil. This one, peak design. We did a lot less. There was a lot less we could abuse than I wanted, because there's so many things that, like, if you place them too close, they pass through the machine you put it next to. Or they, like, grab too far, like when we tried to set up the steel lane, and we were taking iron from the machine across from it, and putting it in the other furnace. I don't remember exactly where it was, but clearly it's happened. It's happening right now. Or it's just never cleared itself. But yeah, there's some great designs. This is a fun mod. Definitely recommend it. I wanted to try heat pipes real quick. Do you think those connect? Do you think there's any world where these connect? Probably not, right? Nuclear... What's it called? No, it's not called nuclear. Fuel cell. Uranium fuel cell. Yeah, this probably doesn't do anything. I also don't know. It does... It connects better than pipes. But that isn't to say it's good. Because pipes don't connect well. Yeah, okay, well, they're a little bit better than pipes. I'll give them that. They're still not a very viable design for power. So it looks like Actually, as long as you just use your mouse to place them, it's fine. Which is weird. Because I would think like holding S would be alright. No, it is fine. Okay, so they're just sensitive. So they're like better pipes. We totally could have used those. Try to get the bonus from reactors? Oh, yeah. Yeah, forgot about that. Oh, wait. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look bad at all. Fuel cell. Oh, well that's not that picky. I think I think we could break it and get a third one. This won't work. There's no chance this works. Like absolutely zero chance. That's not how they work. But it would be so cool if you could do something like this and get like a 6 times bonus on the middle one that you would never be able to run. Okay, but getting the bonus from the reactors actually not too bad. They connect pretty leniently, it looks like. One of these isn't hooked up properly. Okay, maybe not as lenient, but they're not impossible. We never managed to get the pumps to work. Just have to connect all 3 on the side. I did get it to work once. The first one I placed worked fine with that. Don't know why we weren't able to get it again. Okay, because I don't know which is the correct grid. We'll do both. Yeah, one of these is wrong. One of these is very wrong. But yeah, we never managed to get a fluid. We never managed to get a tank attached. Does it matter where it goes? Do I need to make it snap to a train stop? I feel like I need to make it snap to a train stop. Because this was someone oh, no. Train stops don't snap. That didn't occur to me. Yeah, I don't know why I thought this would snap. I don't know in what world I thought this would snap. Well, that's fine. This way there's only one tile it can go in. So that way, hopefully it's the correct one. Because, like, you can get the animation for pumps to, like, look like they're connected, but they're not actually connected, generally. Energy, what's the creative energy thing? Is it just called that? Why would Factorio behave like Factorio? Exactly. Aw, man, infinity pipes aren't affected. What the heck? Why would these not be fixed? Okay, and then we need some pipe. Yeah. So yeah, this is the tricky part. Oh wait. The tricky part. How did I get that? Oh, these aren't as bad as I thought they would be. Okay, so apparently pumps aren't like super tricky. Like they're not particularly like great, I would say. Huh. Why couldn't I get it to work the other day? Because we got it to work with like both tiles here somehow. But when we tried the other day, we placed the pump like 5 times and it didn't set up properly. I wonder if it's because we had this pipe to align it with. I wonder if that made it simpler. That could be why. No? Okay. Well, apparently they're not that terrible. We could have gotten fluid things to work if we really tried. But that's it for me today. I will be doing space exploration this weekend like normal, and then I'll be back Monday with probably some kind of fluid thing. Not sure which yet. I also wanted to test this first. Maybe I should not be testing this in this mod though. Yeah, there needs to be a way to get stuff out of the refinery. That's the one thing I I'm concerned with. Because at the moment, without a pipe or a pump, like if I could use pumps, it would be straightforward, but I think those are cheating. I think pumps and tanks are kind of cheaty, but maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what people normally do for the no pipes challenge. They don't ever done it before. Is there like a general rule set to start with? Because like currently, if you would do advanced oil, fluids only plus off grids. Oh, no, no, no. Please no. No, that's a good idea though. For a much different time when I run out of ideas, but I am going to keep that. Keep that on hand. If I don't do it in a few months, remind me. Because that sounds hilarious. It will be like 50 hours long. I'll be so good at placing pipes, though. Wait, if you do fluids only, does that mean it's not possible to use bots? Like, or can you still place chests? I guess, what's considered a fluid? Is it only a fluid if it's not in a pipe? I don't know how that works. Maybe just a Christmas themed run? Um, I could do that closer to Christmas. I did do one last Christmas that was fun, which just replaced everything with Christmas stuff. Fluids only plus off grids plus a punch monitor. And then halfway down the run, it will also become a mouse only as I snap my keyboard over my knee. Speaking of which, I am editing down the mouse only runs. Hopefully that will be up with like post commentary in the next week or two on main channel. Because I've been uploading VODs directly to my VOD channel, but I want edited stuff on my main. Figure that would be a great one to start with. Because that was a fun run. Only 8 hours. I should have started with something short. Should have started with something much shorter. Yeah, we can't pass fluids through these. Oh wait, can you pass fluids through steam engines? Oh wait, that doesn't fix the problem. Also, this is a terrible mod to test this with. No, you can't. Unless they're powered, maybe? Maybe? I don't know why that would change it. No clue. But there has to be a way to get stuff into pumps. Or to get stuff into assembling machines. Unless the real pain is that every time you need a heavy oil, you have to replace the refineries. Maybe that's the real challenge. But we'll see. Thank y'all for watching. I don't think I need to save this, but I'm going to save it again. Nah, actually, no, I don't need to save it. This is just messing around in the editor. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace.